What up, Hef? How you doing, my man? About ready to see what bullshit Danny Koo's got in store. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they got for Magic. I'm hoping that she looks good for at least all the players that been waiting for her. Who else we got in the channel watching right now, waiting for this stream? Say what's up in the chat. I need help staying awake right now. I'm tired as hell. So we got Chillin with Danny Koo in about 8 minutes. Hopefully it's going to be a reveal for Magic. I'm praying to God that we hear something from him about Spider-Man and who should we hear something about? Spider-Man and what up from Singapore? Anubis. What's up? So I'm hoping that we hear something about Doctor Strange, something about Spider-Man. Maybe he's seen the vids, maybe he hasn't. I doubt he has, but you know, let's hope. One could only hope. Singapore. I can't remember the last time I was in Singapore. Probably been like 8 years ago, I think it was. I was in Singapore. What up, Destroyer? I think we definitely gonna get some Magic gameplay. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Definitely grinding DC from the chai. I'm getting set up right now because I'm gonna have to grind some DZ while the stream is going on as well, because we typically run DZ at 8 o'clock for X-Force. So card storage. But if I'm being honest, all I really jump in DZ for is to hit the, you know, I get my 2 primes and I get my 5 targets, and that's really it. Like, or my 7 targets. Yo, who's not pissed off, by the way, that we didn't get I'm not sold on Magic either, Hef. Who's not pissed off, by the way, that we haven't gotten so the shop, I was expecting that with this new update this week that we were gonna get the chance up for Spider-Man and Black Widow, but we didn't. Like, they gave us a chance up for all of the other Omega cards. They gave us a chance up, they gave us a chance up for all the Omega cards, but they didn't give us a chance up yet for Spider-Man and Black Widow. I really need those goddamn cards too, man. Let me flex on y'all real quick, by the way. Yeah, you need to get Storm to 110, bro. Let me flex on y'all real quick too. I want to show y'all something because I haven't done my my Mystic Arts build for Doctor Strange yet. I haven't did the build yet for it because I realized it was pretty stupid to release just a Mystic Arts class build and then try to follow up a video after that with what my build is, because it just didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense to do that. So I have to put them all in one, basically. Yeah, so I'm working on it right now to kind of get some stuff in line with what I want to talk about specifically, mostly related to cooldown. But I was waiting on those cards to see if I could roll for those cards and just do a gamble to see if I could get the Mystic Arts, the the Captain Marvel, not Captain Marvel, Black Widow and Spider-Man cards, because I want to get this cooldown decrease, but I need to hit my defense pierce up. So I've been playing around with a lot of stuff inside here and 2 builds inside here, basically 2 different builds. So you can see right here, I basically essentially got like the battle badge builds inside here for 105 because of the dodge rate inside here, and then on 1. I got the battle badges from the 110 battle badges. So I was pretty pissed off we didn't get a goddamn rate up event for the freaking cards. I mean, I was all the store shit that they did, and we didn't get any rate. Like I was like, yo, so wait up, we gonna get a rate up event for we got this rate up event for here, which is totally terrible because we get Rise of the East. That's terrible for Doctor Strange. We get Steampunk. That's the only one that is good for Doctor Strange. So like, if there was another way to acquire this set so that way you can nano fuse the stats, this would be the only one inside here that would be good. Is that Steampunk costume is really good for Doctor Strange because the majority of your damage is coming off that 7 Rings of Ragador skill. But Midgardia is not bad either, but it just has that illusion magic class skill. And when you guys see what my my build is for there, you know, we'll see what's up. But I was really hoping for I was really hoping for a rate up event for the cards this week. Was really hoping for that. I don't know what the hell was up with that, but I was really hoping for it. We go full screen on that bad boy. They really should. I don't know. Like, so I've got about 12,000 crystals. That's good for 6 pulls. That's it. That's sad when you like, I got 12,000 crystals and you're like, yo, that shit's only good for 6 pulls. But I really need these 2 cards to kind of complete the set of special Omega cards. Especially because I want that attack stat boost, and then I want the critical damage stat boost from this set. I think it'll like put my cards in a different area, because I'll probably, once I do this and I get those, if I get those 2 cards, I'll probably go for the 4 set effect for the defense pierce on these 2 cards. But we'll see. We will see. But let's pray to God, guys, that the event right here is actually good. I'm so nervous for this event because I feel like this event is gonna 100% be a I think what he has to say inside here is gonna be really determining of the future of the game. Not in a, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not in a Darth microtransaction mood where it's like, you know, quit, the game's gonna die, it's no more gonna be, there's gonna be no more. I don't really feel that, but I feel like it's gonna be telling of the event overall in terms of direction that the game takes. One of the things I would like to see him also announce is that they've heard us about the shop, and we kind of get an idea or understanding that, you know, like, that the shop is something that probably needs to be improved. I would like to see some information on that, but yeah, we'll see. I got those draw tickets. You know what? I'm gonna do a draw real quick, actually, because I'm getting real finicky about this shit now, son. Should I draw or should I not draw? I want to wait just because I really need those 2 cards, man. I'm so angst that people that I see that are playing Doctor Strange and have Spider-Man and have Black Widow. If you know anything about the cards in the game, like, you know how valuable those 2 cards are, along with the Captain America Living Legend card and the no, not the Iron Man card, Captain America Living Legend card and Star-Lord card. Like, realistically, Star-Lord paired with Black Widow, Spider-Man, and Captain America, and then 2 set those motherfuckers with the remaining of these cards to get the 4 set effect on defense pierce. You knuckling up.
Hi everyone.
All right, let's get into this. Let me turn this volume up a little bit.
This is Chillin with Danny. I'm your host today. I'm Danny Koo, director from Marvel Games, and today we're gonna have a lot to cover. Now, first up, we're gonna have to talk about Alliance Omega War, and then I'm gonna bring in the two mysterious guests, and then we're gonna have cool new content creation program that I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about
The two new
none
mysterious.
other than magic at the
Who's the
end of
mysterious
the show.
people? Like,
So stay tuned. So far, thank you for coming back, people that visited us from the last stream, chilling with Danny.
that's not a bad card
Welcome
though, homie.
back. For those who are new to this stream, let's chill. Let's just chill together as a community. Um, since our last stream, we have new system coming online. We have the companion system, the new epic invasion, and of course, we're gonna soon introduce the Alliance Omega War. But today, let me bring out and introduce our first guest. He is
Please be better than Alice
known
or
from
whatever
the
her
community
name was.
as Nullific. He is a content creator, also part of the content creation program. Please welcome Chris.
Who's this?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Danny. Good evening, Ohio, and annyeong to the MFR community. And Danny, thanks for inviting me to chill with you.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for making the time. Oh wait, it looks like we kind of like in the same room. What's going on here? Like,
Oh,
here,
man.
let me try something. Like, give me a fist bump.
Who's this dude?
There you go.
I don't.
There you go. Good.
Boom.
Great. All right. You want to say hi to everyone?
Yeah, hi guys. How's it going? It's crazy being here today. I'm so excited to talk with all you and go through some things with Danny here.
Nice shit, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You like this? I just picked it up.
Yeah. I have lots of emblem ready to start the Alliance Omega War. That's enough emblem here for everyone.
That's a whole.
Oh God, we got another bored ass stream coming.
All right. So while we are
What the fuck
resolving
was that
some,
combo about?
technical stuff with Chris, let me go through some cool stuff. So you are anticipating Alliance Omega War, and we know Alliance Omega War. We posted
Who's-
what is it about?
Who's
The
excited about
condition
Alliance
of
Omega
the,
War?
War minimum participation is actually 10. You have played the regular Omega War in the
What's his
Sakar
name?
map.
Nullific.
This will be the new one.
Let me look him up.
The maximum players in Sakar Omega War was 10. This time, in a different map, we are going to raise the participants to 15. So 15 versus 15 is the maximum number. It's comfortable. This
Nullific,
time around,
huh?
we're going to show you what it looks like.
I've
Well,
to be
welcome
honest with you,
back.
I haven't heard of him before.
Sorry
so
about that. Technical difficulties on my end.
I'm not saying that like to
No, I
shit
was
on
just
him or
going
anything like that.
through
Don't
the,
go there, guys. I just haven't
Alliance
heard about
Omega
that
War
before.
and stuff. So now, I think the development team has brought a cool video for everybody today, and here is the first debut of that video.
All right, so here we go. You really excited for Omega War Destroyer? Really? Like, is there anybody in the chat that's actually excited about Omega War? Like, for real? I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you, especially with my goddamn Doctor Strange. I don't know what the hell I'll provide for Omega War.
Get ready to party.
Oh, he streams on Twitch. Okay. I wasn't trying to shit on him, guys. I just don't know who he is. It's the first time I've seen his name as part of the community in terms of like people popping up. So I like to go check out other people's channels all the time. So don't read into that. I'm being dead ass serious.
Rise together.
I just wanted to know who he
Best
was.
Alliance win. Alliance Omega War.
That video was not amped. Start out with magic so that way people can be happy.
All right. May the best alliance win.
So
Do
they
you have an
raised it to
alliance, Chris?
15 players
I
for
do.
Alliance
I run
Omega
an
War.
alliance out of Hydra Empire 7, #1 right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to see you battle in Alliance Omega War. This new trailer actually
Yeah,
showcased
it should have
Sakara
been in the
with,
game since day one, 100%.
bonkers amount of players fighting to each other. We're gonna start off with the Alliance Omega War in beta format. We're gonna test out 15 versus 15 in this beta during this beta phase to kind of see how the server can handle and how player can handle against each other, whether they can play comfortably. Now, it's very, very different this time around. I would also like to introduce a new map for the Alliance Omega War, which takes place in Midgardia. Let's take a
What
look.
the fuck? We got a
Let's
whole
dive straight
blank
into it.
screen here.
All right.
Oh,
I
look
can
at
see in
this. Okay,
map,
now I'm a little bit
in
excited.
Midgardia, there are 3 ring sections.
Yeah, exactly,
put it.
bro. That's
In the
exactly
middle,
my problem
there
is that
a
I'm
tower,
so
and
reminded
then,
of that. Like,
there are 4 stairs leading to it.
Strike
Of course,
Forces.
You have a lot
Ugh,
of convergent
booty.
crystals everywhere. Now, whoever who take the middle ring has a vantage point where he can actually see everyone around the map.
Okay.
However, it also looks like because you're in the middle, you're the king of the hill, everybody would try to take you down. This is the most dangerous portion of the map.
This should be, I mean,
Then you have a second layer.
at the
which
very
is
least, you know,
a little
like
bit,
the one aspect that I
below
do enjoy
the
about the
stairs.
game
And you
on a
can
day-to-day
see
basis
the
is that I get
vantage
to
point
jump
is
in
being
here
blocked
with my
by
alliance members and
circular
friends that
middle
I do
portion.
have
Now,
on the servers,
there are crystals
and the event, the
surrounding it.
game modes and stuff
It's
like that
a
are made a lot
risk and
more fun
reward
for
thing.
me when I'm playing those things. So
You need to
I have to
tell your
admit that
teammates if somebody
it's
is
fun.
on the other side of the wall, if you are not a flyer, especially. Now, in the outer ring, there are 2 stairs leading up to each opposite end. Randomly spawned giant, large convergent crystal.
Oh,
For any flyers that is on
you
the
know what they
team,
should add to
that is the
Omega War?
go-to
They should
place
add
where
those
you can
the
quickly
crystals that they
gain some
have
points
inside
for
of
your team. Now,
dog water mode. They should have those
what kind of strategy
in
you
here
think
as well.
you will employ, Chris?
Oh man, coordination and communication is definitely going to be key there. You're definitely going to want to hop into a voice chat for this, and your hero composition, right? It's really going to matter this time. You're probably not going to want 15 Star Lords on your team.
Oh, why not? They're
I'm
all
kidding. I know you
flyers.
guys are working on them.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. So the
So
this
Noel
is a
ain't gonna say
top-down
nothing about
mini
freaking.
map, on
He
screen
ain't gonna
right
say
now.
nothing about Doctor Strange.
For the people who just got
Oh.
in, we are showing the map on Alliance Omega War. And if you have any questions throughout the stream, please feel free to put it in the comment chat. The moderators will start feeding those questions to me. I'll do my best to answer everyone's
Oh,
question.
look, guys. Hey,
right?
hey. He said put the
Now,
comments in
You
track.
have any question, Chris, on this?
There's so much to take in on this. There's looking like there's that center is an advantage point right there. You got these staircases. It's crazy. Why don't you break that?
Yo, guys,
down
jump
for us?
inside there. Say something
Right,
about Doctor
so,
Strange
as I
on that
explained,
stream.
right
We
in
need
the
to
middle.
say.
This is
Yeah. No.
so
Not the
3
conversion
circular
crystals from
pattern
Dark
that you
Zone. No.
see on the
Not
map.
that.
By the way, this map is humongous.
The
Don't let this
crystals
mini
from
map fool
Spec
you.
Ops
This
that give you
map is
the
actually not that
the
small. Now, the
HP,
3 circular is
the
same
attack
vantage point
boost and
where
the
you can see
ultimate
each
gauge
other,
recovery
but
boost.
being in the
Those.
middle, you can actually see surrounding 360. You have advantage in your
But
viewpoint.
drop in that
Now,
chat.
the
Say
outer
something.
ring
Say
is not
we
that
need
many
to
crystals,
fucking
but
flame
also
the shit out of that channel
flyer instant
and talk
points
about
that randomly spawn,
how
convergent
trashy
crystal.
Doctor Strange is in this goddamn what you
Most
call
of
it.
the battle would most likely take place in the middle ring, where there are a lot of crystals there, crystals everywhere. There'll be fight going on. The challenge is the visibility. When you're down there, you can't see what's on the other side of the tower clearly. So communication is key. Now, with the added companion system as well, and also extra fire power from additional alliance member in this mode. What do you think, Chris? Will the strategy change?
No.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you're gonna have to coordinate those companions. I can see folks in the front line dropping Thena and Vision syncing up.
I'm gonna
for
have to check out
simultaneous attack
Noel's,
buff and damage
channel.
reduction buff, and
Like,
push
I think those
choke
if they
points.
added those
Point
crystals from
holders, maybe
Spec
run a
Ops,
Volstagg
it
or
would
Ultron
that
to
would
stay
add
healthy.
a lot
And you have
more in
Widows
terms
lurking in
of
the shadows with Icarus, ready to drop on a
making the
high-value
arena
target
modes
to steal a kill.
feel
The
a little
possibilities seem
bit.
pretty crazy right now.
I don't
and
know
that
like how to
center
say it,
point
but
right
I think
there,
they would feel a
we're
little
all gonna be
bit
able to
better in
relive
that
our
in that
favorite movie
regard.
moment and proclaim it's over. I have the high ground.
What the fuck is this
Well,
dude
if
talking
you
about?
are very confident that no one can take you, you probably want to stay in the middle.
Bring it on.
Right. So this is Alliance Omega War. You can only play on the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, I believe, is twice. You can play. The regular Omega War would not take place during the weekends when Alliance Omega War is happening. Now,
What the?
only your
All right,
alliance
nobody
leader
cares
or
about
your
this shit.
deputy can
let's move
start
on to
an
Magic.
alliance
That's what
Omega
everybody
War.
came for.
And you have the minimum required members to be online to get added to the party. You also have the ability to swap player or kick players if you don't want them to be in that match. So
That's
please
good.
communicate with your team leaders for your respective alliance to dive into it. So of
No
course,
trolls.
this is in beta mode. There'll be rewards given out for participation. This is a trial. Hope everybody jump on it. Provide us with feedback to even make this.
I'm not
better
excited about this at all.
War.
I'm just not.
I look forward to that, and I hope to see crazy content from
Yeah, but she
everyone.
was supposed to get buffed in this update, so that's what I'm
Alright,
confused about
now-
ultimately, right? Is that she was? I'm not
Let's
stupid,
see.
right? She was supposed to receive a
Do I
buff.
have any other questions? Let's see.
This
let's
update.
get some Q&A real quick here. Let me answer some questions.
Yeah, let's see what chat got.
Bruce Alves Varela from Facebook would like more playable character. Yes, I'm going to review the next playable character for you. Lexton J. Reluct.
Hey guys, hit up that channel.
Awesome game
Literally
for
say
rich
something
people.
about it.
Oh, come on. The goal is to
The bad part
allow
about saving her for last is that
everybody to
literally
experience
leaves out
the playable
everything that's in
characters.
there. Like, I mean, nobody
My
really
character on
cares
Hydro
about.
7's free to play.
Jonathan Sin say, when the heck will Magic come? I got you. Jesse Garcia, I find the game very fun.
Your
and I'll
alliance
take my
leader
time
is
playing it.
homie
Thank you.
CJ24. What alliance are you in, BD?
BC say,
Destroyer?
when would you buff Doctor Strange? So for
Thank you.
all the buffing of Doctor Strange, the working on Star-Lord, the team is taking a serious look into that, and just taking a lot of time because they would want to see the effect, a knock-on effect on other classes and balance properly. And stay with us. We hear you. Those characters are being worked on. I
They
promise you.
should have never. You should have never nerfed
Stay tuned
him.
with that.
He was fine the way he was when he first
Alejandro
came out.
Jose,
Like
I
literally,
would
just
even attempt to
remove the
pronounce his
nerfs that
last
you
name.
had for
Sorry
him,
about
and
that.
he'd
For
be
Facebook
fine.
say, can you please fix the pink and bugs? Okay, Dark Zone impossible to play. Yes, thank you for that. The tech team is constantly looking at fixing that problem, the ping problem that people are experiencing.
What server you on?
By the way,
Destroyer?
if you're on the Discord, your user suggestions are being read and translated daily. There are many community managers on the Discord actively translated those user suggestions. And if you have bugs for the game, you
Ace.
can do it through the forums
Ace
as well.
Elites.
And those are being looked at daily as well.
What server you on, Destroyer?
And of course, not all fixes are equal. Fixes are not going to be instantly, and some take longer time. Some can be just a bug that easy to fix, and you get patched relatively quick. All right, now I'm going to continue gathering all those questions. We're going to answer in the next section. Now I want to move on to a very exciting stuff. That the reason why I bring Chris in today, we have a announcement for content creation portion. We're going to start a content creation core program.
Ugh.
Right after the stream, we're going to have a registration form for you to fill out if you decided to participate. Now, Chris is part of the early invitation group of content creator, invited to creating creative and funny or even critical feedback videos for Marvel Future Revolution.
Oh
This
yeah,
program is
you
gonna
guys
be
are gonna get
open
merged
for
together.
US and Canada resident, and there will be Korea version as well. We're not going to talk about this because they have different rule set. You're going to get monthly crystals and also other in-game items to support your creation.
All right, guys, should I join the content creator
your
club if I
content.
can?
Now, there are some eligibility stuff and fine prints that you need to read through. But I do encourage you, if you are passionate, you have great feedback, or if you think you have the creative chops to make content videos, please feel free to sign up for it. Also, on the Discord channel, there will be a private channel for all the content creators to talk and strategize making videos. You'll get preview assets that is coming for the update to equip you when new content come to Marvel Future Revolution, you will get to create content relatively quick. And of course, we are looking into
So when they did
preview
this
build as
before,
well,
they had
for
a
the
content creator, like, only if you don't have to
So,
sell
Chris,
your soul, right?
So
Danny.
When they did it before with
what is
Marvel
so
Future
fun about
Fight, they
being
had the
CCC?
content
It
creator
seems like you're quite
club
enjoying
in
yourself
there,
so far.
and
I am. I'm
basically
really
you
enjoying
got
myself.
first
Like I said,
access
I could have never
to
imagined
the testing
myself
servers and
creating
stuff like
content
that
officially
for
MFR
testing
if you'd
things or
asked
whatever.
me this
I enjoy
6
making
months
content for
ago,
this game.
when the
I'm looking
soft
forward
launch
even more
servers
though
went
to
live,
bringing you
right?
guys some content for
I get to
Marvel's
interact
Avengers.
with an amazing community every single
Destroyer
day.
said, "Hell no."
Whether it's answering questions, it's creating content for people, addressing bugs too. I help you guys notice some of those crazy bugs. It's an amazing experience, and working with you guys, I don't think I could have asked for anything better.
Right. Contrary to popular
Stop
belief, like we used to just handpick and select a few content creator tops, and because we think content creator has certain quality
I think
to them in order to qualify for our program. You know, what are the positive traits you think a content creator should possess?
Sure, I have some things.
I think
in
one of the
mind
bad
here.
things about the
So
Content
first of
Creator
all, this is
Club
an
was
MMO
that they
game,
were
right?
not listening
Like,
at
what
all
would
to
an
the
MMO
content
be
creators inside
without the
Marvel Future
community?
Fight.
So I think
So much
helping
so that
build
they've
a
kind of
community
just,
outside of
you know,
streaming or making
disbanded the
videos,
program
be an
and just made it
ambassador for the
invalidated.
game. Pop into the Discord or the forum, start a discussion, answer questions, or just have a laugh, right? Like, you want
Right.
to have everyone included. So even don't shy away from those simple questions that you wouldn't bother normally answer, right? There's always new players coming in. You want them to feel like it's a community. So
Yeah, I've seen you communicate on the Discord. It's actively engaging. I also, the non-content creator, there are other players who also actively helping other players.
All right, we really want to see
about their
magic,
loadouts,
content
about the
creator
costume
core,
question,
great.
how to do certain
What is the
stuff,
requirements to be a
costing,
content creator?
questions and
Let's get to
stuff.
magic.
What other traits?
let's see. To follow up on that, with the inclusiveness, you want to be respectful to everyone. This goes without saying. No real explanation needed for that one. We can go on to say you need to make sure you enjoy what you're doing and be genuine, right? Like, I recently made a video for the Halloween Green
Yeah, I
Goblin
know
event,
this is
and
not
that sounds like a
endearing to the
fool. I
player
had a
base.
conversation
It's
with
not what
myself
we
with Green Goblin sound
tuned
clips,
into,
but it turned out
right?
to be one of the most enjoyable and funny videos yet. So it doesn't always have to be brass
Like,
tacks game min and max.
tuned in specifically to see magic because that's what everybody's been waiting for, is the introduction of new characters. And what I would really have preferred he be prepared to talk about is what are they going to do to promote the
champion every action change or decision that Netmarble makes, right?
to
So
promote
you're free to speak your
the
mind, but you need to
Spider-Man
do it
movie
in a
coming out next
professional
month.
and civilized manner. So, for instance, regarding the server merges, right? I had voiced a concern about how the leaderboards and weekly rewards will be handled.
Is he
and just
reading
because
from
you guys
something?
haven't addressed this yet openly doesn't mean it won't happen. But I'm not going to go preemptively curse your guys' name.
feel like
and
he's
make a
reading from
video,
something.
quote unquote, Netmarble doesn't listen. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, right? And to state something like that, it's a little unfair and unprofessional for a representative, right? So you gotta keep that in
this
mind. A lot
is
of
starting
people think
like
that
I'm
you
starting to
have
agree with you, Destroyer.
to sing the song and praises, but it's not all the case. We're consumers too,
I'm gonna
right?
say
So
no.
we have just
I don't think I should join that
that
content creator club.
So I think that's very important.
That is right. Everybody's opinion is valid. If you want to be heard, you have to be polite, Fu, and of course, there are important issues that also needs to be addressed. There's no way around it to make it a positive experience for everyone. Doesn't matter whether you are a whale or just a regular players that like to enjoy themselves. Like, everybody has equal voice of concern. Now, also, I also would like to thank
That'd
the
be
content
hype. An
creators so
invasion
far
mode
to
with the
quickly
Sinister
point out,
Six.
like, oh,
That'd be
there's a
hype
crash
as hell.
here. And,
I would actually be
you
all
see
for that.
these
That would be
issues
probably
rise
the
up, and,
best thing they
content
could do
creator
for an
and
update
the
there.
development team has done a good partnership where they can quickly, identify problem that is like live, like almost instantly live, and due to like time zone as well, right? The dev team is based in South Korea, and we have also offices in US, and we kind of collect all this information, and by the time they comes in, and they get to address those kind of problems. Now, in your experience, what are the
All right, dude.
no-nos traits for, like, a negative trait for being a content
Okay.
creator?
So, generally speaking, you are a representative to not only yourself, but the game, the community, Netmarble, and even Marvel. So, you want to act accordingly to that. So, you don't want to do things like, don't be deceiving to Netmarble or the community. You don't want to lie. You don't want to misinform people or twist information, like stealing content or assets. You don't want to do that. Don't abuse your position as a content creator. And most importantly, you don't want to
Okay.
start drama. You want a
We've been at this for like 20
community
minutes now
together,
for fucking
right? Brothers
content
and sisters
creators
in arms.
club.
So no one likes that drama, right? So try to keep that out of the game.
It'd be cool if they did
no
an
drama.
invasion
Right.
mode
Let's-
with the
let's-
Sinister
let's
Six,
put a pin-
where like maybe
let's
it was
put
like
a
a
pin on
ladders
that.
tier where you had to
All right,
like
cool.
it took you all the way
Great.
to the
So,
top tier. Like so each level
thank
you
you
had
for your do
6
and
different
don'ts,
stages for each
you know,
each one, and they all had their own
I always
unique
like
ads.
to
That'd be
bring
cool
in
as
guests
hell.
from around the world, and thank you for joining. And you have a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel, right?
I do. Yeah, if you search Nullific, you will find those right away. They'll lead directly to me.
So can you spell Nullific?
I can. Nullific.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna post that after this stream if people don't get it. Now, let's time out a little bit. Let's look at the chat. Let's see.
What do we got?
What do we got today? From Dan from
Jesus.
YouTube. Danny, will you allow for different times during the day or Alliance Omega War similar to Dark Zone currently so everyone around the world can enjoy? So the Alliance Omega War time zone is localized to each of the server you will be in. If you think the time zone doesn't work, especially it's the weekend.
All right, so
get the data.
this is
and we'll also
not
talk to the dev team about
the stream that I
optimizing
thought
when
it
the
was
time
gonna
is,
be.
because that's the
Jesus
reason why
Christ, this is
better.
this is dry, man.
Better and only 2
We
days.
spent 20 minutes talking about freaking content creator core.
Emu say from YouTube say, Danny, off-topic question.
That means that we
But how
literally
come
have
on
nothing
your
but
topic
magic
channel, it
to
shows
reveal,
the
which
soundtrack of
is
the game with some
disappointing.
songs having vocals like the Xanath one. How come it's not heard in the game? Right. That is an excellent
I think that's
question.
going to be a little bit difficult
Vocals,
because it doesn't look like
currently
we're going to
not
actually
in the
get
game right now.
Toby or
to
Andrew in the
avoid
movie
clashing
from
with
at least from the
voiceover,
latest
but
official
over
trailer.
time,
I think
it
they
will be
kind of
added
hoodwinked
back
us on that one.
when we find the right time. Jonathan Yu from Facebook, could you speak about any upcoming Black Friday sales? Sorry, I don't have that information right now. Hero's Journey from YouTube.
That would be
says,
important
"Will
information."
the game decide when Alliance War starts daily, or will Alliance leader be able to set the time? For example, Alliance set it to Alliance plays.
Yeah, they
at
did, and that
9
would be
PM on
amazing if they
weekdays.
showed us some
So stay
stuff
tuned for
about
that.
Venom and
There are
Carnage.
2 time zones, 2 time slot for each day.
I don't
that
know
you can
what
play, and
he's
during
doing,
the
to be
time
honest
slot,
with you. Like,
your leader and your deputy
like
can start
obviously he's got a camera, but it's like
and there will
weird
be
because
a
he's
guide
looks like he's reading
available
something.
if you have any question or want more details on the Alliance.
Anubis, I
Available
can't do
format.
this. Is like on all my videos, I have to put them down not for children because
Read OV from
I
YouTube.
I
Danny,
can't
don't
I
ask so
can't get
much.
rid of
I
this
only ask
this
that you
tongue.
save the game and prevent people from leaving
I try
the
to
game
clean it
by
up
motivating
at
them
least
to
in some
stay and
regards,
play.
but especially when
Because
I'm
it is very
recording.
sad
But
to
if
see
I'm
the servers
streaming,
overload
fuck
and
that.
boring. I'll touch
I'm just
on
gonna
the
let my
subject
tongue
about
roll.
servers itself, but the team
Did they? They
for
showed
Marvel
Brazilian
Future
getting punched in the
Revolution
face in the
is
trailer.
committed to continue, improve the game, and especially, listen to feedback, so everyone can enjoy and play the game.
You see how he's emphasizing the point about them trying to improve the game, right? And one of the things that I
Player
think the
One
player
Gibbs
base needs to
from
be
YouTube
aware
said,
of is that, like I
question,
said to
did
you
the
guys
dev team
before in the
consider
past,
already the
they're not
option
going to let this
allow
game
us
just
to use
arbitrarily,
our other
die
players
because of,
as
a bad
companions?
half
This
year or
will
something
make
like that.
them more useful.
But
We will have further companions related announcement down the line. Stay tuned for that. You'll find it more fun.
we'll see then.
All right. I'm going to take one more move. Ryan Lim from Facebook. Thank you guys. I love the game. I gave some suggestion regarding PvP content. Are there any plans to increase PvP content? Yes. There will always be plan to increase PvP content, PvE content, and also time limited mode content. So
All the content.
all the content, the team are working very, very hard on those areas. And of course, bug fixes.
I'm not very confident that they know what
playability
they should be
improvement
fixing, if I'm
on
perfectly
heroes.
honest. Like the Alice pack,
that is on the
chilling with Danny Koo did
right.
not endear me to that. The fact that
Moving
these
on.
developers know what they're doing, like
Keep sending your questions.
telling
We'll
us
read
that you
them.
expected, you know, these most
Now,
wanted and prime
the
targets
beginning of the
inside the
stream,
open
I
world to be
mentioned
killed within 10
two
minutes.
mysterious guests
Yeah.
going to show up. If I did not, I forgot, then yes, there is a second guest surprise. So this guest has looked around the Discord channel for the longest time since the beginning, the official Discord. And the players on the Discord requested her constantly. And they kept requesting, hey, can you please bring this person on the show? And we did some investigation. I think we buy someone food to make sure that she comes on. She is none other than CM Carol from the Discord. Hi, CM Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Greetings, agents. This is CM Carol from Marvel Future Revolution official Discord server. It's
CM
an honor
Carol's
and a
like, you ain't
pleasure
need to
being
see
here
my face.
today.
Wow. So this is the first time the Discord
Sheldon, keep
community
watching, bro, because my
member
mouth is gonna get
actually
bad,
hear your
especially
voice.
during streams. And I'm enjoying the streams a whole lot more than I am the recordings.
So yeah.
So if you enjoy my
let me ask
mouth,
you a few questions.
I'm gonna get slick with it.
Through this, some questions. So Carol, what is
I'm
your
dying
official
for my
job
first,
and day-to-day looks like?
trying to do my first drinking stream.
Well, I did get
Oh
this
man,
question
I
a
got
lot,
some stories for you
especially when I
guys
started our
when we
Discord
do one of
server.
those.
I was asked if I was an AI bot.
Oh, did they?
I hope I don't get that anymore. Well, I am in charge of translating notices, events, official
Oh, okay.
announcements, and also, as Danny has mentioned, we're reading your everyday user suggestions, no matter how long or how short they may be.
Now I gotta look up
And
the
we are
Brazilian
looking
trailer because I
after
want to
the
see
Marvel
that.
Future
Like,
Revolution official servers. And my day, I start my day with a cup of like coffee flavored milk.
oh
I
my
think
God,
about
yo,
how sweet
what?
it is, and it's so
Are we
soothing.
literally? What?
And I sit down
What
my
is
desk,
happening right now?
and instead of thinking of what
What?
paperworks may come in, the very first
What is
thing
happening
I
right
think
now,
about
guys?
is what interesting topics will be said or spoke about in our Discord channel. And
Yo,
I sometimes think, how can I make this discussion something more interesting, something not so always negative, something that can be fun and everyone can interact in?
what
But
the hell?
I still think I haven't really gotten to that point yet.
All right, man.
Well, slowly but surely, I think the Discord member will get to know you more, right? So, what is your favorite moment on Marvel Future Revolution?
Ooh, this is a tough question. But for me, I would say my favorite moment in
Oh,
Marvel
they
Future
they
Revolution
killing the
is
stream right
honestly
now,
when
and I
we
don't
get
mean
to
in a
pick
good way
our
either. I'm
heroes.
like,
It's because,
I'm dying.
it's just like saying that first impressions last.
30 minutes at
Looking
this
at all
and
the heroes and their movements for that
this
short
is utter
moment,
trash.
it kind of
Like,
shows their
we
characteristics and
got
who they
like
are.
I'm a small
And
YouTube channel, so I'm
well,
not gonna hate on
basically, I would
Nolific.
say
You know,
it's
he is who he
confidence.
is.
They're confident of who they are, what their job is, and they know what their goal is.
That's what I'm like. I'm like,
Right.
show magic.
Well,
Let's get
speaking
a
of
deep
confidence,
dive, look
like,
at
who
her
is your
skills
favorite
and
Marvel character?
you know
And
her
who are
enhanced
you playing
potentials and
Marvel
stuff like
Future
that. Like
Revolution?
that's what we want to see. What is?
I did get this question a lot too. They
I
were
don't
like,
get what's going on
CM
right
Carol,
now.
I'm pretty sure you're not playing the game. I am playing the game. I'm not really good at it. Well, honestly, at first, before I played the game, it was Black Widow because, I mean, come on, everyone. You don't see someone as beautiful as Black Widow every day in every game.
Oh my
And
God.
I do joke around with my coworker. I'm pretty sure you guys are very familiar with GM Strange in our Discord server. We're like, what if we had the beauty of Black Widow right now in this universe we're living in? I'm pretty sure we won't be sitting here. But as I started playing the game
I'm just like,
itself,
I want to see
I
magic.
kind of
Like,
switched.
I don't care
You
if
know
they
how
just
they
had a
say you fall in
20-minute
your
stream
game?
where they just showed
I am
magic,
currently
but like,
playing as Captain
we could
Marvel,
benefit as players
and I'm
between
really
seeing a
enjoying it. I
trailer
kind of
and, you
love her
know, a deep
style, and I
dive
love
into her
how
skills, the
she
motivation,
acts, and
some
I
of the
love all
costumes
her
that she
powers.
has,
Although
things like
sometimes
that.
I get
Like,
dizzy with her lasers
yo,
before I
Marvel's
get in there.
Avengers killed it with Spider-Man. I don't know what the hell
Nice.
these guys are doing.
So I think you're enjoying the game so far.
Super. Although I'm really bad because
Hell yeah,
I
people want all the
understand
spoilers right
when
away.
agents say, I get
But then
what
they
you
will
did
be
in the
pissed off when they
original
get the
book.
spoilers, because then they're gonna feel like, I've seen the whole movie.
Happens to us all.
Right. So, last question. What do you want to say to the Discord community, since now they hear your voice and they put your voice in with the face behind CM Carol?
Like, she's gonna come in like the last
Now
2
you guys
minutes,
know
bro,
how I
and then
sound
we're gonna
like.
get told that she's gonna come in like
You
January.
are definitely
or
not
some
a
shit.
robot.
Yes, I am not an AI robot, so please stop asking me if I'm AI, or I will answer you like an AI. Well, for the Discord community, well, it hasn't been that long yet since we officially launched our Discord server, but this is something deep down from my own core
They are
saying I really would
struggling
like to
with this
say
stream.
sorry and thank you to every single agent out there. It's because I do want to apologize. When we started our Discord server, we weren't able to really interact with each other as much. And yes, that's when I got the CM Carol, are you an AI questions? Maybe like 100 a day.
Understood. Wow.
Yes, a lot.
I
But
can't place her
I kind of
accent.
look
Like,
back
where's
and
her
think
accent from?
if I was able to communicate a bit earlier with my agents, I'm pretty sure we would have bonded a bit more. But as you know, they say there's always room for improvement, and I would really like to say thank you to everyone for staying in the server. I always get enlightened with new ideas, especially the user suggestions. I am sure that not everyone is impressed with all our patch notes and dev notes, but I really wanted to say that we are trying our best to get back to you all. Um, I know you have a lot of complaints, but I'm pretty sure with deep down you are sharing your ideas because you know that you love Marvel Future Revolution.
So, Chris, do you know CM Carol?
Yeah, they could have did that. Like, it would have
I
been
can
cool
confirm
to see,
she's
like,
not an AI.
you could have
How
literally
about
filled
that?
up
Yeah,
a
we've
whole
had some
20, 30
interactions in the
minutes with
Discord,
just a
some
deep dive
ideas, bounced
inside
it off the discussion.
Magic, so that way
Yes, I
players
can
get a good
confirm
idea of what
she's
she's
not
going to
an
be like on release.
All right.
You know, going into all her skills, the
CM Carol,
variations and
not a
stuff like
robot,
that, and showing
aka
those
not
things off.
AI.
I mean,
Confirmed.
Thank you.
unless
for
she's just
taking
really just
your time,
not
such
that
a
ready.
busy, take your time off your busy schedule. I'm sure you have a lot of stuff to do. Don't let us stop you from doing what you need to do. Thank you for coming on the stream. We really appreciate it that you take the time to come.
I don't
Thank you
think that
so
was.
much
I
for
don't think
giving
that
me
was
this
Hispanic. Like the
opportunity.
way
I
that
really enjoyed
last.
it. No matter how short it is, I still got to bond with you,
Like,
Danny, and our only
if you hear that, like
for
that
now,
little
no
bit that hits at the end
I
of
hope
her
for
words,
you the best,
it almost
and
like
I hope you
Filipino or
enjoy
like
what it is
Vietnamese or
like
something like that. It sounds like, I don't know. Like,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you on the Discord.
See you.
See you. Bye. All right. Now we.
I don't
finish
think
the
that. Nah,
stream.
that's not
No, I'm just
Latina though.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's answer more questions.
No, let's reveal freaking magic.
Aaron Campfield from Facebook say, Danny, are you going to be implementing any movement buffs for Black Widow and Captain America given the size of the Alliance Omega War map and amount of level changes? Flyers have massive
This
advantage. Well,
this is
first
dry.
of all, I'm not doing any of those balancing myself personally. I don't sit in front behind a computer and say, please nerf Iron Man, right? Press the button. It's like, oh, Doctor Strange, boom. Anyway, if we'll look at the balancing, this is why it's better mode, and we'll see how players fight. I mean,
Look,
if you
we
guys
need
decided
buffs to
use
Star Lord, and we need
freaking
buffs
Salah,
to Doctor Strange
that
and
will
Captain America.
really
Like, something needs to be
accelerate
done with those
someone
three
else to
characters,
run that
especially
show.
Storm could still
look forward
use
to
some
that
some work. I think the stuff that they have to do
Cat
for
Daddy
Doctor Strange
Look
though
from
is a
YouTube
long
said,
way
the
off from what they could do
specialization failure
for.
system really hurts free to play. Would there be any changes to
It's
it?
like they did forget her.
Thank you for your feedback. Continue putting that feedback. This is for the dev team to address. Siphon Squad say, is there news about adding more experience content past 103? There is no news, but there are stuff beyond what you've seen already.
Who asked that silly ass question? We already know it's Dark Domain
Jose
Part 1 and then
Israel
Dark Domain Part 2 coming.
From Facebook say, can you make the rewards better on the leaderboards on your event so we are motivated better to compete? Thanks, Danny. Sure, you're welcome. I'm not a reward guy, but noted. Thanks for your feedback. I have been hearing the same thing. Thank you. I'll take it up again. Ryan Lim from YouTube say, hi, I was wondering if there was a roadmap for future content.
Hell no, they ain't got no roadmap.
This is the format for future content where I will tell you the future content.
You're not telling us
I love
anything.
the game
though.
and made some suggestion to increase PvP and PvE content. Thank you. We'll continue to push.
Oh my
for
God,
PvP
this is the place. This is the place we're
PvE
supposed to get the
content.
roadmap for
Now,
future content, and
something
we're
caught my
not
eye.
getting it right now. Like we're
someone, I don't know
40
his
minutes
name,
into
from the
this,
YouTube chat.
and we haven't
Where is
gotten
Monica Ramblo?
a roadmap for this stuff.
Well, keep putting your feedback in because there are over 8,000 Marvel characters in the Marvel universe. Something is gonna hit. Okay. Next, we are going to talk a little bit about server merge.
Fuck up, bro.
Excuse me. So server merge,
We saw all this in the patch notes.
we put out info, but before that, I just got a breaking news. So apparently, Marvel Future Revolution has been voted Best Mobile Game of the Year nominee for the Game Awards. Among other
That shit's gonna
titles
lose
out there.
terribly. Like, let's
you
be
can cast
honest.
your vote.
You go,
at
they
the
can do whatever they want to. There's no way they're gonna
and
beat
it
out
should only
Genshin
be one
Impact.
game that
Like,
you should pick Marvel Future Revolution. Vote for them. Wait, did you vote?
I
First
can't,
vote,
like-
right there. There you
All
go.
right.
I can't wait to
the
bring you
only
guys
option.
content for Marvel Future,
Nice.
Marvel's Avengers.
Nice. Yep. So don't forget
I'm
to
really
vote.
looking forward to bringing that. The way
thank
that they have been approaching that
transition
game
back
and
to
restructuring
server
it
real quick. So let's
since
talk about server.
this
So we look at
spring
population
has
and all
been
servers and
all
matchmaking
nothing
and
but
regions. And,
really
you know,
like really
reason
really
why
inspiring and
servers merge
enthusiastic,
is
and
because
it definitely
there are
making
some
my
very
enthusiasm to
lonely
play it
server
like high.
population out there that,
Marvel Future
you know, it's
Revolution
very
is a
hard.
great
Are you
game.
lonely,
It's a
Chris?
good mobile game.
man. High Jump
But
Part
they need to
7 is
rein
low.
this stuff in.
So because of the loneliness, you know,
He
there's also
looks like
efforts to
he's
recruit
gonna
new
yawn
alliance
at
members.
any moment.
You
When
know,
they said
instead of
his name, I
numbering all
thought they
the
were
servers,
talking
we
about
decided to
Kraken, though.
combine
I
all
thought that's who
the
they were talking
servers
about.
into one in each of those regions to provide, or two, or some still have three, to provide better, you know, playability for PvP purposes, and also recruitment effort for Alliance, of course, with the new Alliance Omega War content. And that server merge will take place on December 15th. So you have like more than a month notice to prepare. Now, there are some questions surrounding. It's like, oh, what if I have multiple squads on
Yeah.
different servers?
I think
of
that-
the
that,
same name, but different.
I think
numbers,
we're all,
right?
they know
So,
that we're all waiting for
example,
magic.
if you're
The
on
thing that's like,
Hydra 1,
and bear with
we
me,
have a
like
squad
I
on Hydra 1
understand
and another
saving
squad
the
on Hydra
best
2.
for last.
What happened when
Like,
it becomes
because
just
why the
Hydra
fuck
on
wouldn't you
Hydra,
save the
one
best for
giant
last? Like you
server?
got you damn sure as hell
Yes,
are going to
convert.
want to
As you
save
log in,
that piece for last.
you
But
are
I
able
thought that
to
he was gonna
pick
have more
the squad you
information
play. All your
about
data
things,
belong
but
to
there's
these
like
squads
no
that are
information
individually
right now.
retained.
All we're getting is stuff from the
Prior to
what you
that,
call,
all
and
the rewards will be
the
given out
content
for the
creator
squad
core stuff
before
is
the
not gonna be enough.
leaderboard reset for all the
Yeah,
rewards and
DJ,
purposes.
Double
sorry,
rewards that.
D James. Yeah, there's no
There's a
way
long
that
list of
Storm
what is
doesn't
retained,
still need
mostly
more.
retained,
Like
and
she's
there's some
good.
that
Like
can
she's
be
good
stats
right now, and she's
usually
probably
just
top of the
ranking
class in terms
stuff.
of PVE inside the
That's gonna
game. But she
happen
still
on
needs more.
December
There's
15th.
still
Now,
tweaks that they need to make on her.
you
I don't
have
think the
multiple
problem
accounts?
is I don't think that she was ever
I do.
meant to be
I do. I
a
was
top tier
worried about how that was
PvP
gonna be
character.
handled.
So
So,
how they
yeah, I have-
tweak her
I have
is
two
going to be
accounts. I
really
have a Mega
important. But
Flight
she
and a
still
High
could
Grand
use
Part 7 account.
some improvements
Right, so
overall. Like I think the
hopefully
one
when we
character
merge,
that's
there will
sitting
be,
really
you know,
pretty is
hopefully you want to keep
Iron
the same
Man,
alliance. Speaking of
Black
alliance and
Widow,
players,
and
duplicate squads.
Spider-Man. But like even
So,
Captain Marvel
if you
could use some
happen to
tweaks to
have shared
her
a
to
name
make her a
with
little bit
someone
better as well.
else prior to the server merge, and upon server merge, you will have numbers added to the back of your name. Now you do get to
Nobody better
rename
have my
your
name near
squad
the dark
if that's
side.
a duplicate,
Nobody better have that.
and it's first come first serve.
There can only be one.
There can only be one, and same thing goes for
There
alliance
can only be
names.
one Lord
So
Darkseid.
if you happen to share some popular names out there, and then after
Nah,
server
a
merge,
legit
your
roadmap would
alliance
be
name will
nice
have numbers behind
to
it.
see, especially
And
with the
it will get
characters. It would be nice to at
treated
least
as
know
first come,
what
first serve as well
characters are
for the
in the
rename.
bag coming down.
So
So like,
get your
this
fingers
is why this
ready,
game needs
get ready to change.
this is why
If you
this game needs a
suspect-
100%
They go
roadmap.
live.
if
The
you
amount of
suspect
time that
you
it takes
have
for you
duplicate names
to
with someone
switch
else
to a
on
new
another
character or to
server.
save up for that new character
Alright.
is so immense. Like, it's going to take you like 3 to 4
we head
months in
into
terms of saving up for specializations.
topic.
So a roadmap
some
for
questions.
character
This is
development in
Alex
here would
asking
be
questions.
awesome.
You guys can ask Danny questions for me too.
Right.
No, we don't have any questions for
Let's
you.
see if I have some question for you, Chris.
I got a question for Chris. Are you getting ready to yawn?
212 from YouTube say, will we have to grind magic to get her to 100 level, or will we have an option to automatically level up?
Don't give them
I don't
ideas
understand
on
the question.
selling us shit.
Do you understand the question?
I think a fast track option possibly.
I don't know. I can't tell you. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Stephen Ryan from Facebook say, Danny, can we please have the option to turn off red dots? Yes, that red dots.
Oh, thank
And
you.
also an option to have 2 Omega card presets. Yeah, the Omega presets and then the badges presets were requested as well. It's in the list of suggestions. We've seen that. Yes, I'm not asking for a buff question, a quality of life improvement. You bet. It's always quality of life improvement that makes everyone's life easier. Play the way you want, right? Frost from YouTube say, do you have any plans to fix some of the texture on the skins? For example, Storm X-Men uniform has black stripes on the pants from shoes. It might be a graphical problem. If you want to screenshot what you're seeing, please send it into the bug report. The dev team will take a look into that. Siphon Squad say, question for Danny. Is there news about adding more? Oh, I already answered this. Yes, there will always be new content, Pastor. Godslave777 YouTube. User suggestion. Please put 3-star companion selector box in shop for 500 Omega points.
So you got to understand Danny
Shout out to the
Koo's
dev team.
role in
That's
all
a
of this.
suggestion.
Danny
We'll take
Koo
it,
works
we'll
for
consider
Marvel
it, we'll get it shipped
Games, and so
to the dev
he's
team.
like,
Good
he's the
suggestion.
liaison basically
anything to
between
spend
Netmarble
Omega points on
and
to
Marvel Games.
get
So
engagement going.
that's why he's like saying he doesn't control any of the development side of things like that. You know, like if you go
one more
and play
question.
Marvel Future Fight, for instance, he helped create
Hero's
4
Journey from YouTube.
characters
Question for
inside
Danny.
there,
We get an option
but he
to
really
modify
wasn't. He's not
floating
like he's not a
converging
developer.
crystal,
He's not like
around the map.
project
Yeah, that's some,
manager or stuff like that for Marvel
QOL stuff
Future
I
Revolution.
put into the suggestion. I haven't seen that come across yet, but yeah, do put it in. All right, moving on. Nice shit, Chris.
Oh, thank you. Like this?
Yeah, do you like this character? Is
I
that your,
love this.
is
This
that,
is
like,
this will be my life.
who is your favorite Marvel characters?
Right now, you know,
It feels like he came here to
let's
avoid
pick
questions,
this
but
up.
I think it's really he just doesn't have the answers to the questions.
All right. Let's talk about Magic. Everybody has been talking about like when is Magic coming?
We
and all
need
that
like
stuff. All right,
somebody
cool.
like somebody
Let's
who's on
show-
there.
You have seen Magic default uniform, but never
Yeah, he's gonna
seen
answer Godslave's question. Of
full
course, he's
body
gonna see
glory.
Godslave. Everybody
Magic
knows who Godslave is in the
default
community. That's why I was like,
modern
who's
costume.
Nolithic?
Now,
So if you're not
why
aware,
do we
like
pick
Nolithic was
Magic
probably
as the
part of the
next playable character?
initial batch of people that they reached out
she's
to
unique, she's
join the
different.
Creator Club.
She's
There were a
from
lot
the
of
starting roster right
YouTube
now.
creators that
She
just
has
didn't
big
want to
giant
sign
swords, so
on
potential
with the what you call it, like Darth
for close to
Microtransaction,
mid-range,
Halfsin, and a few of them spoke
melee,
about this.
if you will.
So.
And then also she has dark magic. She also casts
Oh,
dark
so we got
magic.
2 images for her. You see the second image on the bottom
she is
right
the Queen
there?
of Limbo. She can do summoning.
Oh,
Magic
that's looking
will also
sexy
have
as hell. Look at
summons.
this, like right here. You
That is
see
not
this?
part of the
I'm
campaign.
assuming this is her
She
boosting
has
up.
summon skills as well. Now, if everything turned to chaos and she need to turn the tide of the battle, she can always turn into her demon form, Dark Child.
Oh yeah,
Go
come
ahead
on,
and,
let's see it.
zoom in on those details on that background image.
Oh, you caught
Viewers.
that. You caught that too.
He's
Now, what do you think? What kind of
Tell
skills
me
you
that this is
predict
not all we're
for-
gonna see of Magic.
Well, for Magic, I'm hoping for some heavy hitting sword combat, some portal shenanigans, and perhaps maybe Magic.
Yeah. It's weird how her demon
she has
form
magic
gets
in her
interpreted
name,
because
so
she's
she will
she's
be
looking
casting
sexy as
magic.
hell there. I've seen her
That's it.
looking villainous and
One
like
thing that
straight
we
up
don't
demonish.
Talk about is her movement. She does have teleporting skills.
Teleporting confirmed.
Are we gonna see anything?
Yes,
Because it's just showing me a
teleporting
picture of
skills.
Magic.
Have
We've already seen a
close
picture of
range
Magic.
combat with her giant sword, soul sword, as we call it. She's gonna cast magic. She's gonna do summons, and she can turn into Dark Child, her demon form, to
Please
to
tell
turn
me
the
this is
tide
not it.
for the
Tell me
battle.
this is not
Now,
it.
Today, I'm not gonna show you
Oh shit!
movement stuff, but I can show you static stuff.
I'll take anything I can get.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So wait, what's that picture? You know what?
This one right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you that costume.
You have that
So-
costume for her.
We
I
are
do. Is this, from
like
the
this was something
Uncanny
that we
X
were expecting in September. Now
This
it's
is
November,
what it
and we're
looks
talking
like
about
in the game.
there's
You
no
see,
we're not going to get
this
to
is
see
her
any actual
default
gameplay video
Uncanny
still.
X-Men costume. She's also have several color variants for this costume, and don't forget
Detail on
whatever
that costume
you've
looks really
seen
nice.
Or volume of costume other playable characters have. She has similar stuff as well, and she has over 400 million combination.
Yeah, I feel like
possible
you can
for
get a
her
lot of
costume.
people that want to run around as
Now,
teen
the next one
Magic.
I want to show is the regional. We have a lot of costume that's inspired from the comics. There's also gonna be costume inspired from the region within the game. Next one we're gonna show it's New Stark City, I think. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that looks cool. That looks very looks cool.
So each blades are different, depend on what costume.
Yeah,
you
no
equip.
gameplay. I don't know
Right,
what
as you can see,
why
it
at
says,
this point
Theme after
we don't have information for gameplay. Like we're not going to get any gameplay
Are we
video.
going to be able to change her sword based on the outfit? Is it a separate piece of gear so you can customize the sword separate from the outfit?
Yes, just like Black Widow's, when you change her, you can change her gun, right? You can change her sword.
That's
So
not gonna.
pick the sword you like.
So
Excellent.
Go with that.
I think the
look
only thing
and have fun.
worse
slashing
than
people.
seeing that there's going to be no
in the game.
gameplay content
Don't
is
do that in real life.
what they're
I
going to
can't vouch
announce
for
for
that.
the
Do not do
gameplay
that.
for the release date for the character.
The next one.
Let's see what
is,
that's about.
I want to show Hydra Empire.
Hydra
I can
Empire
see-
sword
so
looks
this-
very
This
mechanic.
costume is inspired by the brutalistic of the Hydra Empire, right? They got a Hydra tag. They want to do everything big. It's a big giant sword.
Dude,
looks
if
very
we
threatening
get a
here.
projected
That's a very
release date
dominating
that
costume.
is beyond
Right.
December,
Imagine
I
this sword carrying
don't think
around.
that's
Oh
gonna
my
be a
God.
good thing.
Remind me of a character from another game.
no, you heard it.
Now, the next one is
I got Maestro
pretty
about to
unique.
pop
I
up.
want to show of costume from Savage Shadowland.
Oh shit! I didn't even think you could hear that. Ew,
See,
that looks terrible. That shit looks like
looks
something
like
out of
Other
what's his
characters
game?
with the
Monster
Shadow-
Hunter.
Savage Shadowland costume. This one, it's
And not in a
pretty
good way
special,
either.
Including her soul sword. It looked like she is ready to, slay some monster. And I mean, Savage Shadowland is a combination of Savage Land and Shadowland. So Savage Land is the home for monsters in the Marvel Universe. Shadowland is a giant castle in the middle of the city. Smash them together. It's like, Jurassic Park. Keep everything out. So, there you
Yeah,
go.
it doesn't look
Savage
cool. I don't like that
Shadowland.
uniform.
What do you think, Chris?
That's an awesome. I
So
wanna be
it's
on
a
the
that's a
receiving end of
weird
that
mixed
blade,
bag.
that's for
Like
sure.
to be honest with
You
you, BD,
guys
like
have
if
done
you've
a great
played with
job
any
with the
games
art
and done
here,
anything
so
like that
there-
before, where you
I got
created
high
models and
expectations
stuff
for the
like
other
that,
skins that
this is
aren't
the part
being
where I
shown
said that I don't think
Oh,
that
yeah.
their characters were going to be ready
We're gonna
to
strip
release
those
because
information from here
you're trying to work them into the
Chic
system that you
Cuts.
currently have, and the
that will
system
be
that they currently have
plenty of
isn't really
stuff.
squared
See what
away
show
in a
the
way that you
gameplay.
would really want to introduce something
we still
new,
want
like
to
a
show
new
her
character in there,
movement,
which
we
is
want to
why I
show her
thought they released the
story,
companions inside
all
of here
those
because
exciting
there's a
stuff.
lot to
Now,
make sure that she
people is
intermeshes
like,
inside the system as well.
Why do you show magic early, right? Remember, I put a pin. The reason why Magic was announced that early was because someone decided to leak it and want to tell the world about it. The don'ts of being a content creator, which
That's
is
for sure.
unfortunate. So, now, what else do you want to know? else do you
What
want
did he just say?
Let's see. Let's see for Magic.
Are we gonna get anything like?
We got the sword covered.
Gil looks-
Well, you know, we pretty much covered everything except one thing, and the chat's probably blown up about it. When are we gonna get our hands on her?
All right, you know what? Here, let me say this. Magic will release this year
Oh,
in December. It's not going to be next year. It's not going to be 2040. It's not going to be 2050. It's next month in December. She will be playable. Got it?
That's great news.
Excited?
I told everyone. I said soon.
You said
Yes.
soon.
So, it's
Dude, we all
it's very,
knew
very soon.
December had
It's
to
gonna
be a
come
potential
December.
date because we were literally announced this in
Plenty of
August.
content surrounding Magic that
Soon.
know,
How
so
soon
from
sooner
here-
could you get?
till when she's released.
It's
not a
bad
lot
that
of
they're
time.
not showing
We're
us
gonna have
any kind
tons
of
assets
fucking
that's sure to accept.
actual like
play.
this is terrible.
All right.
I'm-
Now, before we log off, let's go see some questions. Let's see
So
if any
we-
new question coming in.
Ah. He announced Magic early because someone leaked it. Nobody
One from
leaked
Player One
Magic.
Games, YouTube,
Nobody leaked
question
Magic.
Danny and Kunala
What got
Fire.
leaked was literally a
Companion that you both
data
would
mine
love to see
for
in the game. Right, what
Black
kind of
Widow,
companion
not
would you
Black
like to
Widow, Falcon and
With
what's her
Magic
name?
coming out, it'd be pretty cool to see Colossus, her brother, right? That'd be awesome.
That's cool.
That'd go hand in hand.
Oh, Scarlet Witch.
You know,
That's who got
I
released.
wanted to see, some of those NPC in the world brought to life. I mean,
That's true.
I still miss that Mega Mace, my guy. I think
we're
he's
gonna be
really
looking at like
misunderstood
Christmas.
and
It's gonna be like how this stream went, where it's gonna be like December 30th, December 31st at 10 p.m. We're gonna get Magic. Like that's how I'm feeling about this character at this
Stay
point.
tuned. We're gonna have a solution for that soon. I'm sure it's gonna make everyone happy. Grind experience somewhere else that is useful for everybody. Because we understand Dark Zone is not for everybody, and we're looking into it. We're addressing that one. High priority.
There's no reason for Dark Zone to exist.
Joseph Woodward from YouTube. When will Howard the Duck be playable? It's exactly the same question on when character X will be playable.
Howard the fucking Duck.
Not gonna say anything. CWow from YouTube say, will rewards be updated to compensate? For the
I'm pretty
as
sure
people invested money to be on
everybody
top
in
of
this
the
chat
leaderboard
sees
and
this as
now
bullshit.
it's not sure.
So we got he
I'm
could have
sure
gave it
that
like
team
could
will
we get a
consider
skill look? All we got
all
was
aspects
basically that
and
Magic is
allow
going to have teleport, summons,
that.
and
Same question.
transformation
Great minds think
skills. And outside of those, we
Habish-
basically got information
YouTube
on
say,
her
where is
or
Duck Domain
looks
Part 2?
at her costumes. No
Well,
information
you have
on
to
the
meet your mom
costumes.
first,
We
and
didn't even
then
get any information on the
grind
skills.
somewhere.
I don't.
But look,
This
there's
was a
tons of
terrible
PvP
chilling with Dan.
content, PvE content.
That's two terrible chilling with Danny
We'll
Cruz back
find
to
the right
back.
time to drop part 2 for this game. Bill from YouTube say,
I'm
"What
not
if I
gonna
have the same
apologize for
character
these
but different
motherfuckers."
power on
But
another server?
I think we all
Any
feel the pain of
possibility
this
combining?
this bullshit ass
There is
stream.
no combining of squads. The squads will stay separately. And
We spent so much time talking about the Content Creator
Right.
Club. Notice that they said nothing about what the requirements were going to be in it. We'll see what the
Kumi-
requirements are because
Kumi
Nolific doesn't
from YouTube
really.
says
He's not a
support for
prominent
controller.
YouTube content creator.
Looking into it.
He's pretty much
there are
like
tons of
myself,
other stuff
so
that
he's
YouTube
not like
can
God
do.
Slave. He's not
Use
like
that controller
Wolverthor. He's not like Darth Micro. He's not like any of these
we'll get
people.
there.
Like I looked at his YouTube channel. He
Chris,
only has like
question for
300
me?
subscribers.
Well,
Pretty much same as me. Yo, you guys, how the fuck does you let this dude have more subscribers than me? We gotta subscribe to the damn channel, dudes. Like subscribe to this shit so that way I can have some subscribers on here, so that way I don't look bad in front of Nolific. I don't think anybody like chilling with Danny
So,
Crew that
Tech
much.
guy say he wants Howard the Duck as NPC.
Howard the Duck.
Well, Tech guy, go talk to the dev team.
I got one for you, Danny. So I've talked about this on the Discord a lot, but the community would love to see potentially friendlier gentlemen's duels in Dimensional Duel. So I put that suggestion in there. I hope that the dev team is looking into that because that can open up a world of content right there.
It's not going to
For
open
sure.
up. It'll
It's
help
also
out
one of my
with
suggestions. Is allow
content
players
creation
to
and testing is what that would allow.
pick a friend, go battle without consequences of dying to test out their kits against each
That's
other.
essentially what's going to happen too.
your
Is that
costume,
like the first
use the
stream
loadout,
was an
and just
epic
test it, have
fail,
fun with
if
each
you
other.
ask me.
You know,
I don't know
and
how
also
the
that
larger
will
community
create,
felt about it, but I definitely
culture of
believe
joint
from
streaming.
like a
Basically,
content
having
creator
two streamers
place
battling each
and
other,
a
testing out
player base on
play
my
together.
end.
Exactly.
That the last stream
That
was
is a very
pretty
good
terrible,
question.
especially Alice Pock did not come across well inside that stream.
Good question from
and
YouTube.
this-
Would there be any chance of PC client?
this-
This game is strictly mobile only.
This stream was just.
Who knows what the
I
future
feel like this
holds,
one
but
was worse than
this
that
is
one.
strictly
No blame
mobile
on
game.
it to Nolific.
So Marvel Future
You know, he just looks like he's reading from cards, anyways. But
there be any
there was
event
nothing
after
introduced
Eternal?
inside this stream. Like I'm like,
Always, the team love events. They like to throw events to keep the.
can we talk
community
about the
engaged,
store? Like,
provide new fun ways
Like, watch
to
this, I'm putting
experience
here.
stuff and content. And of course, the game inspired from can pick their ingredients from the comics, you know, to celebrate the release of new MCU movies.
go in there,
as well
guys,
as
and type in
Disney
what I
Plus
just
shows,
said. Store prices.
that
Any
you
chance
have
we can get better
options there.
pricing for the Marvel,
And,
the Marvel
of course,
Mall?
original content from the
Like-
developers themselves, which they work very, very hard on that kind of stuff.
Like,
Okay. One last question. Let's see who else is there. We have time for one more.
like that's
before
what we
close
need
this
to know
stream.
about. Like, there's no gameplay of Magic.
With the Omega card presets. Now that go too fast.
That's
Black
what I said,
Friday
Lakshay.
sale.
That's why I don't.
Don't know. Stay tuned for that.
That's why I said the game's not
What
going
history
anywhere.
of content coming with Magic. So any new playable character, that's going to be a starting point. Those are all new original content. Stay tuned for that. We're going to showcase it. And of course, new exciting theme song for Magic. The music for Magic.
Oh,
Every playable
Chillin'
character has their
Time
own
with
theme song.
Daddy.
So Magic theme song. We'll preview it. next
That would be more accurate for what the fuck I
Now-
felt like I just did for the past hour.
Magic is still with us, but let's have some fun. We thank everybody that comes to chill with us today. We're gonna have more to talk about on our next stream. I'm gonna bring in more new guests and have fun with it. And I would like to part you with.
I feel like
code
this is like the
for
Jake
redemption
Paul, like the
for
Jake
everyone.
Paul
What's
Tyrone Woodley
what's that
fight.
thing you always been saying, Danny?
It's like, Magic is with me.
You? Well,
Now the
They're gonna
code
give us an
is
Omega
Magic is
supply
with
box
you.
that doesn't give a
So
shit.
you can redeem the code on your iOS, on your Android. If you don't know how to redeem it, check the forum. Chris, any last parting words?
no, Magic is with me. However, I want to thank you, Danny, for having me here. I look forward to working with you guys in the future. Maybe we'll get some gameplay, maybe a little preview in the future. I know everyone would love to see that. But yeah, thanks for having me. And you guys can check me out at Twitch and YouTube /Nolific. I think the mods will pop those links out in the chat here shortly. But again, thank you so much. It's been a honor having me here.
Trying to
with
see
you.
if this coupon
Yeah, man,
actually
thank you
works,
for
but it
chilling with
doesn't
me.
seem
And
like
thank
it.
you, the audience, for chilling. The next one, maybe we do a revolution and we're gonna try to take over the official stream. It's like,
Seriously.
Take over.
So it was a card
I'm
draw
working on
ticket
it. It's like,
for
if everyone is with me,
for Omega
we are
cards. That's
going to
basically
try
what
to
Magic
take
is with
over
you
the
again.
official stream. And the chilling with Danny will become.
There you go,
Chilling with
Black
Danny,
Shay. You got some
owning
time with me.
for the
Anubis
entire-
got some of my bad mouth, my potty mouth.
You just have to see. So
I
thank
like
you.
chilling with you guys anyways. It makes
See you guys
it fun to
everyone.
play
on
those
next stream.
things.
We'll be lurking around Discord.
This dude right here, I don't know what the hell they
Thank
were
you,
doing.
everyone.
Like I was totally disgusted by that. I don't know what the fuck that was. Jesus Christ. You want to talk about boring? You literally jump in on that stream right there, and that essentially defines exactly what that was. So if you guys go in there, put in that Magic is with you code, and you basically got what did we get? We got a card draw ticket inside here. So like that was the rewards there for that event. So for an hour of killing time with Danny Koo, Yeah, I had to put it in the other one, Jing. For an hour of killing time with Danny Koo, we got one card draw ticket inside there. Yeah. This is, I don't know, like this was terrible to me. I didn't really enjoy the stream. I thought it was pretty muted. We didn't get a lot of questions answered. I'm like, to be honest with you, I was bored. I would have much rather had a developer that was going to give us more information. Unfortunately, we did not get anything. I think it was even worse that we left with no gameplay whatsoever about Magic. That's crazy to me. Like, so typically, like, if you look at the development cycle for one of the game for like the games, you basically are looking at like a character like Magic or something like that being developed over maybe a course of 3-4 months. So literally like the previous quarter. So like the idea that she's getting released in December tells me that they really did probably start working on her in August, which is insane to me. It's just absolutely fucking insane to me that we literally just got that. No proper release date, no gameplay, just a preview of her costumes, which we all know how terribly difficult those costumes are to obtain. Just keep in mind that her costumes come into the game, and all that's going to do realistically is going to make it harder for you to actually transmute costumes, because that adds another, you know, pull on the percentage rate. So it's just like, I don't know, like it's bad. Like, so at some point they're going to have to release a few more, like a way for you to guarantee the transmutation. That's basically all I get from Magic joining the game, is that look, man, one of the reasons why I like playing Marvel Future Fight and Marvel's Avengers are things that are guaranteed. You know, like they tell me that this month is Eternals. I know I can purchase the price of the costumes and stuff. If we get any costumes for Magic in this game, they're gonna literally cost so much goddamn money inside the shop. It's gonna be ridiculous. You know what I want to do right now, because I need to pick myself up. This is probably just gonna bring myself down even more. I'm gonna pull for an Omega card over here, because I want these fucking Omega cards right here. I really do. But let's see, I'm not fucking pull for it. Whatever. Let's see if I get any lucky. What up, Groot? No, nothing there for me, Groot. You bitch ass Groot. I don't know. It's just going through that event. I don't really feel confident in what they're planning on doing for her. Like that was terrible. Coupon. Coop. Oh yeah, I don't know. Like, there was no reason for that to be done. We could have waited. I mean, realistically, that Chillin with Danny Koo, that live stream didn't need to occur. We didn't talk about anything that could have waited till December, you know, weeks out from her being released. Having that done, there was no reason for that really to happen. No Way Home Brazil trailer. Let me pull that up right now. I'm gonna pull this up right here real quick. Let's see this. So, No Way Home Brazilian trailer. Let me see. Oh, look at this. There's actually an article up here about it. This is awkward. Yeah, I'll block your ass, bro. So, there's actually an article up here about it. This is the part you must have been... Oh, so this is what you're talking about right here. So let's see. So let's see this. So yeah, we didn't get that in the American trailer. Yeah, like, look at this. So here it goes again. Let's watch that again, so you can see right here, get punched, boom. Ah. And you can see Sandman eyes go down here as well. And if it looks kind of like... inwards too. So he's clearly doing something inwards as well, because there would be no reason for his body to shift that way either. So, ooh. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. It would be nice to see all those dudes inside there. Did I really get a 4-star War Machine card? Man, fuck you. It would be interesting to see. All right, one more pull, and then I'm going to stop because I want to wait till the card actually comes. Bitch, that's the wrong fucking shield. Yeah, they cut that part from the American trailer. We did not get to see that. Oh, I still got a gold. Come on. No. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Hurt my feelings there. Fuck it. I'll do one more. Man. Group be hurting your feelings over and over again inside this damn card draw. Like, it just be hurting my feelings. Hurting my feelings inside them card draws. It would be nice if there's a No Way Home epic invasion. Like, again, guys, I can't see for the life of me a world where they don't do something. Where they don't do something for the Spider-Man event. We see they did something for the Eternals event with the companions, but I feel like that was always probably something planned. But I can't see them not doing something. So I imagine that we're probably most likely going to get something in regards to those characters. It just wouldn't make sense for us not to receive those. So it'd just be weird. It'd be tons of weird. Oh, you know what? I got one more pull. Let's do this real quick. One more pull. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. Come on, come on, come on, Groot. Come on, Groot. Come on, Groot. Come on, come through, Groot. You bitch. Groot is such a bitch, man. Such a bitch. Nothing. Nothing. These draw rates in this stuff. Yeah, like Groot is a little. I hate these draw rates in this game. Like, it's one of the things that doesn't really make me want to spend any money anymore on the game, just because you can only increase your power levels but so much by way of pushing. To be honest with you, matter of fact, I'll pull that up real quick. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I think that's the last thing for me to do for the day, actually. Like the Eternal Evasion, I can tell you right now that once I hit 1600 I'll stop. I won't do it anymore. That's the problem with Invasion in general, is that the mode is so long, and it is. Oh, I can't enter because my Omega card. Oh, okay, let me go back. I'll do this. Heroes Omega cards combined by your powers combined. There we go. All those cards to just get 24 cards. It's ridiculous. There we go. All right. So let's roll into this. I'm actually trying to level up one card, so I'll show you this card, guys. I've got this. No, that's not it. That's not the card. Where is it at? So I got this card that I'm rolling to get for this Black Widow Spider-Man set, because I told you guys the Ares one and the Kingpin one. No, not the Kingpin one. The Zola one. I'm trying to get those maxed out. He is, yo, bro. These rates in here are dirty as hell. I'm just gonna save up tokens till they do the card rate up event for those, but I'll stick around with you guys for a little bit longer, and let's do these Eternal Rays so that way you can see how boring these shits are. Like, I think I'm set at, how many? Where am I at? I'm at 660, so I got like 1,000 left to do. So how many more runs is that? Jesus, 20. Damn, that's too many more runs, man. It is draining to play that mode, man. Like, playing that mode is absolutely, this mode is just draining. It is. And the worst part about it is that you play through this game mode, and if you don't get a good 4 players that know what they're doing and you lose, I'm like pissed, because the game mode's so easy to do that it doesn't reach, like, at least the Sinister. So like that's the problem with this one too, right? Is that now that we know the cost of this is never good. I'm in the lead in terms of total attack damage here. This is not good. This is not a good thing at all. This is so not good. How am I choosing what companions to level up? I'll show you how I choose companions. Let me roll through this. So I haven't done a companion rating list at all yet, but I'm currently using Thena, right? And she's probably the best companion overall in the game, in my opinion, because she just applies a flat out rate buff. So she's gonna be the one that you're gonna get for free anyways, and she's gonna probably be one of the main ones that you can get. But I'll show you. Yondu is your active, but the other 3. Yondu's a good one. I actually have him, but I haven't received enough biometrics, enough shards in order to level him. Oh no, went the wrong way. I haven't received, no, get out of that, bro. I haven't received enough shards. I did notice Harry Osborn, Green Goblin in the trailer. I did notice that, bro. I was super amped about that too, to be honest with you. But in terms of companions, Yondu is a good one. But realistically, if I was gonna, choose between all the companions, I would say the ones that you really most want, if you get them, is Thena, Nick Fury, Vision, and then Yondu. So Yondu's gonna have way more PvP value for you. So like I'll show you what I'm talking about for Yondu. So and I'll explain, like I gotta remember exactly what his skills read, because I don't want to give you bad juju. But the reason why Yondu isn't in my top is because of his skill that he provides. If you have Thena and you have her at level 3 where you could use her, I would think that she has better overall benefit for you than Yondu does. That's me just being real, like not trying to shit on your choice X Factor. But let me pull it up as soon as this battle is done, and then I'll show you what it is. Nah, I don't think that was a what if, because it was definitely 100% Harry Osborn, Green Goblin, standing there in the doorway. I did see that, Lakshay. I did. I didn't catch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not catch what you said. So thank you for pointing it out, Destroyer. Because I don't know how I missed that from the trailer at all. When I did my well, it was only on the Brazilian trailer, so that explains why I missed it. But so you got this is my Mystic Arts build. I'm not playing it with any top players, but you notice that inside this build, I'm at least allowed to catch up a little bit here with players in terms of overall damage output, especially when I cap off my soul enhance and then roll into Ring of Ragador. That's pretty much your primary bread and butter skills for this class. Yeah, like, all right, so we did it. Look at that, we completed it. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying, Destroyer. Like, that could have been him trying to come through. So my man, that's why he's doing so well. He's got that. Well, no, that's the Rise of the East one. That's not the steampunk one. Damn it, they didn't give me shit inside here. But I did get 12,000, so I'm not mad about it. Me and Soda actually put out some pretty good damage in there. All right, let me show you these companions real quick. So that way, since X Factor asked, I'm going to oblige and show. Let's see. So I'm gonna show you my companions. Squad companions. So these are the ones that I have leveled up right now. So you can see that I've got Athena, Vision, Icarus, War Machine. I was like lost in the trance there just now trying to figure out War Machines, what you call it. And then you can see that I've locked these out. Now, obviously, it's a special characters. You're gonna want those overall, no matter what. So you're gonna want to have those in there. I'm still waiting for Nick Fury. Nick Fury has one of the better skills in the game because he gives you attack boost, and on top of that, he gives you guard gauge recovery and guard damage immunity. That's just sick. So if you get Nick Fury is going to be, to me, he's the #1 companion overall in the game. So if you get Nick Fury, you're sitting pretty well. He should 100% be your summon, right? But then let's take a look at Yondu, since that's who you said you have in the lead. Yondu's skill is basically they can't use dodge skill for 3.5 seconds. It does bleed and it decreases the HP recovery. So for me as a Doctor Strange, I already have 2 skills that can do this, and they have a likely chance to hit. Like if you don't land that skill on a character, then it doesn't make a difference. And the funnier part about it too is none of your freaking bosses are dodging, right? Like if you go into the PvE world, there's nobody dodging. So this is a really good skill if you're inside Dimension Duel or you're inside Omega War, and it makes Yondu pretty invaluable there. The point is how valuable over a character like Athena, who's applying a flat out attack bonus for you in general, 18%, or a character like Vision, who is decreasing damage received as well. He's really, really good. And then War Machine, not really. Like I have him equipped because he was the other character I have at tier 3. But like I said, my man Nick Fury. So now bear in mind, what you do not want to be doing is using the workshop in order to try to accelerate your acquisition of special character shards. Like unlock all of these first, because a lot of people are forgetting that at the very least inside, where is it at? Oh, so they changed it from inventory to bags to inventory. The thing that they're missing out on here is that, like, you know, these characters, they provide overall abilities in terms of, like, you know, what the stats are. So like you can see the collection effects. Like for instance, I unlocked this XP gain for 1.94%. And I got that from my man Urs over here. Like, so just level up all the characters as you get the shards. Don't rush any of the characters at all. That's how I basically determine how I'm gonna use it. You're using Spider-Man as your main X Factor. Even if you're using Spider-Man as your main, Spider-Man would still pair well with Athena as your primary attack. I would probably say, like, switch back and forth between using Athena and Yondu. I would use Yondu when you're going to play Dimension Duels or when you're going to play Omega War especially, but I would use Athena for any of the other content that you were using, especially if you're just playing super villain. So if you're playing Dark Zone, you're playing the Invasion, you're playing any of those, you're better off using Athena instead of using Yondu for those. Let me see what I missed here in the chat while I was doing. They've done a good job with the game doing that. Say what now? Hold on. I'm trying to read what B Destroyer said. Oh, so you're asking who's the missing character from the Sinister Six, right? Is that what you're asking? So you had the original Sinister Six was Electro, Rhino, Sandman, Venom, Doc Ock, and then you had Vulture as well. So like I don't know if we're going to actually see Michael Keaton return as Vulture or if he's going to be left out, because he's also going to be in the Morbius movie. So it'll be interesting to see what they're going to do. But Doc Ock, Vulture, Electro, Rhino, Sandman, and Venom were the original ones that we had. So it'd be nice if we got Venom, because I don't know if you've seen Venom 2. There's a post-credit clip inside there. So there's a bit of I don't want to spoil the post-credit stuff inside there, but the bad part is that if they brought Venom over Eddie Brock, I don't see him being a villain, so I don't really see them introducing him in that way, but it's totally possible. You've got Donna Port's Hef. Let me see who's Donna Port's. What bitch is that? Who's Donna Port's? Oh, her. She's Donna Port's. So if you got her at 3, she's basically a lesser version of Thena. So she's not bad. I would definitely use her. Did it have Shocker as the original? I could have sworn Electro was the original. You sure, bro? Now I'm gonna have to look that shit up because I could have sworn that Electro was always part of the original Sinister Six. Now you got me looking. Hold on, let me see. So no, bro. Right here, the original Sinister Six was the very first appearance of them in the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. Let me pull that up. Damn it. You've got, it says right here, it's Electro, Kraven the Hunter. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. So we got Doc Ock. Dina's a good summon. She's probably the only better summon than her is Nick Fury. Yeah, so I'm looking at it, Lakshay. It said the original issue that the Sinister Six originally appeared in was the Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1, and it literally has in there, I guess, I'm trying to pull up that actual comic right now. Marvel.com takes forever to fucking pull up, man. So let's take a look at that real quick. You see how long it takes to pull up this shit? And it's just Marvel.com, and it's not my shit either. So no, see, this is the original comic, so you can see all the characters there. So you've got Sandman, Electro right here, Vulture. We see Doc Ock stuff right here. Vulture right there. Oh, look, there you go. So no Venom because that's Mysterio, and you got Kraven the Hunter. So those would have been the original Sinister Six characters right there. So Spider-Man Annual #1 on Marvel's. This would have been the original appearance of him. Yeah, there's been so many goddamn versions of the Sinister Six, but I think the one with Eddie Brock on it was the most popular one. Nah, ain't your bad, bro. You ain't gotta say you're bad. We wrong, we wrong. We right, we right. We move on past that shit. Oh, let's run back inside this mode, see if I can get another one of these completions going. I think Thena, so that's the fucked up part, right? So part of the maintenance notes, let me pull this shit up real quick so you can see this, right? So when they did the goddamn maintenance for this thing, it literally says in here, watch notices, right? And we go in here for the, where is it at? Here we go. So you go inside here for the maintenance notes, right? And it literally says inside here, for the actual maintenance notice inside here, it says that Thena's skill is going to be buffed. And we get all the stuff in here, but it doesn't say anything about Thena's skill being buffed at all. I don't know what the fuck happened. See this right here? Fixes. Details on companions. Thena's skill so I guess it's just the skill. The details on it were improved. Who the fuck? So you can tell that they're Sony is doing a really good job at setting up. They're doing a pretty goddamn good job at setting up their own universe for the Sinister Six. But I think this is going to be one of those methods in which Marvel probably help assist the Sony multiverse or universe by basically bringing those characters in. How many, if you saw Venom the movie and you saw the end post-credit scene there, pretty good. I know you joking about that shit, Lakshay. Ain't no way in the fucking world you being serious about Gilgamesh. Like, come on, bro. For real, for real, for real, for real. I've seen that he does have some pretty good hits. Like, he does do that 2-hit, but yeah. I really believe that the two most sought after, at the very least, thank God that they gave us Thena. So you basically got Thena for free. But Nick Fury is without a doubt probably the best companion overall. So if you can get Nick Fury, get his ass as soon as possible. The next focus that you should have is being able to level those characters up to their max levels. Where I'm at right now with 3 stars and the character being leveled up to 30, it's representing a 10,000 power bonus for me. So take that as you may. It's a 10,000 power increase. That doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, it feels like a lot sometimes. But showing you guys my build basically for I'm gonna give you guys a preview of what's basically coming from my build from my Mystic Arts. The main thing that I feel like you should be running for Doctor Strange, fairly simple and straightforward in terms of what I think that you should be running. If you have a low defense pierce inside your skill, then you should be using Soul Enhance. If you don't have the necessity for defense pierce because you have a high defense pierce, then you can switch over to something like Astral Walk, which is really good to bring down the damage numbers, especially against prime target bosses. Yeah, Ultron's basically essentially another, he's like, when I originally talked about the companions and pulled those up and you looked at Ultron inside there, where's he at? Where's my man Ultron? No, that's the uncorrupted Ultron. Where's he at? Oh, there he goes. And you look at his skill inside here. He creates a barrier for the summoner, and the barrier absorbs damage while it's active. He's pretty good. Like, no cap. Like, he's actually pretty decent inside there. The only problem that I have with that is that, like, he's a lesser version of Nick Fury. So if you have access to Nick Fury is going to be better than Ultron is. Like, by a long shot. Like, think about it this way. Doctor Strange literally has a skill that basically recovers your guard damage and basically protects you. You basically get that and the attack boost of him on Nick Fury. So I think they should have just left that. Here goes an interesting thing for you guys. They actually already did this inside. So, like, it's weird, like, trying to give people an understanding of where the developers are going wrong in this, because they could legitimately take a look at Marvel Future Fight anytime they wanted to get a better understanding of where they need to go with some of this content. Because Marvel Future Fight already ran into that very same problem where we used to have to do Alliance War. We used to have to do Alliance Conquest on the weekend, and that was the only time for you to do it. And a lot of players were like, yo, this is not, you know, nobody really wants to, like you said, Lakshay, the weekend's for fun, you know. We were using the weekend as a, like, that's the time to just play. And you know what, even I have come to realize, I don't really like creating content videos on the weekend, because I just kind of enjoy just playing the games. And so I don't mind streaming, but I don't want to record videos. And but what they did was they literally implemented a time feature, so that way, you know, your alliances basically could choose the time when you wanted to actually run the event. I don't know why they just didn't pull that from Marvel Future Fight. It would have made more sense. It does feel like a MOBA. You 100% feel like a MOBA. But I'm pretty sure that's some... Whoa, I'm about to die. These motherfuckers. I'm pretty sure that was by design, though, too, if I'm being honest with you. I guarantee you that was by design. I don't see, the only problem is I don't really see that map mattering as much as they're trying to make it seem like it's gonna matter, if I'm being perfectly honest. Jesus Christ, I'm about to die. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die. And how many people really want to engage in Oh shit, Jesus Christ, dude, come on. This motherfucker just literally just roll from skill to skill every fucking single time. It's annoying as hell. Oh, there we go. Athena up. Give the buff. Give the defense Pierce buff. That should melt him down. See, this is the fucked up thing about Doctor Strange, though, right? Because I'm using this boost for my Athena, and I'm using the boost for defensive Pierce. Meanwhile, that buff is being applied to everybody else in the game along with myself. So I'm literally, oh shit, I'm about to die. So I'm literally actually operating at a negative to myself by applying those buffs because I'm helping other people. You know what? Let's see. Hold on. Let me go to Facebook real quick. Damn, nothing here. Trash rewards. Okay. Let's see if we can look at if people, because I wasn't really looking at the stream. I wasn't really looking at the stream commentary because I was paying attention to you guys mostly. So let's see if they actually have anything in here. Let's see. Nah, I don't see anything yet, like in terms of like people clowning them yet, but I see it coming for sure. For sure, I see it coming. So we'll see where it goes. But all right, so I'm gonna finish out the stream right here by showing you guys the build that I basically have for Doctor Strange. Because I haven't pushed it out yet, but I'm going to push it out. That's my intention anyways. So let's take a look at it really quickly before I round it out. So in terms of skills for Doctor Strange, it's a really simple rotation that we're basically looking to run with him. If you don't have Soul Enhance, if you don't have Defensive Pierce, then you're going to have to run Soul Enhance in order to boost up your Defense Pierce. I'm at a very low Defense Pierce value, so I have to run Soul Enhance. Rings of Ragador is going to be your combo skill inside here. And then Gateway Launch is going to be another follow-up skill along with Tal Mandalas and Now, here goes a funny reason why I'm omitting the Illusion Magic class skills. I have a very high cooldown. I probably have some of the highest cooldown amongst the top players in the game. The Doctor Stranges in the game. And I can tell you right now, the cooldown doesn't matter, because even if you're able to max out your cooldown, unfortunately, stamina is still what you're dealing with, and you can't keep up with the stamina, even if you're using Illusion Magic classes to reduce those. Who do you think is worthy for all of us to fight against in Sinister Six Invasion mode? One supervillain or two supervillains? If I'm being honest with you, I would like to see a tier level, almost like Shadowlands in Marvel Future Fight, where I would like to see basically like maybe we start on the bottom level with a character like Kraven the Hunter, and then like after we defeat Kraven the Hunter, we move into fighting like maybe you know, I don't know who'd be good, Vulture, or maybe we fight Kraven and Vulture at the same time, and then we do another dual battle against Mysterio and or Sandman and Electro, and then maybe we get to the final boss battle where it's like Doc Ock and, you know, Mysterio or Venom or something like that. I think that would be cooler if they found a way to incorporate all 6 of the Sinister Six instead of just being like just one of them. If I had to pick just one though from the villains that we've seen in the movies, I think Doc Ock would be probably the best one. Like, I think he'd be the he'd probably be the best villain for us to face off against. Doc Ock and probably Electro. is DM quitting Marvel Future? No, not really. I think me and DM. So here goes the thing with Darth Microtransaction. He already had a fan base from playing some of his other games that he did, and to be honest with you, his content for what he was producing for the game is completely different than the way I was producing content. Like if you looked at the way DM produces content for Marvel Future Revolution or any games in general, it's like a lot of hyperbole and a lot of like, you know, money pulls and things like that, you know, so it's like a lot of gotcha titles and, you know, like things like that to kind of draw you in. I don't really focus on things like that. I'm like really examining content, so I don't think the subscribers that would have been for DM would be for me. The thing that's most affecting my channel right now, if I'm being 100% honest, is the same thing that I was being on live stream. I can look at my analytics. I can see that people are actually viewing the channel. The main thing that's preventing me from getting that up is 100% people are not subscribing to the channel. So I get return views and stuff like that. I would like to see people subscribe. So like out of the views I'm getting on the channel and the return views, which probably is in the more than tens of thousand views and stuff like that, unique views, and I'm just not getting a lot of people to hit that subscribe button. I would love for people to hit that goddamn subscribe button. Yeah, if they could do 4 players inside that mode, it'd be pretty cool. But, you know, like I would still say 4 players, but I would love to see all Sinister Six characters in the invasion mode. Maybe even have it so that you can choose a path. Like that'd be really cool as well. Like maybe like to have it so that way like I can choose, you know, which Sinister Six character I want to path to. So instead of me having to fight the same 2 characters every day, maybe, you know, I can fight 2 different characters. So maybe I could fight like, you know, a different pairing of the Sinister Six characters. So maybe they pair up, you know, Vulture and Kraven the Hunter, and then they pair up Doc Ock and Venom, and then they pair up, you know, Electro and Sandman, and you get to choose which one of those 2, because that would be better, because then it would at least add variety to the fights. You know, because right now, like you guys said, one of the big things is that we just have this really big problem with, you know, it gets repetitive and it feels repetitive. It's definitely easier now at this point. Unfortunately you can't like auto it, because he does some serious powerful attacks for his things and they just rifle off so quickly that you can't heal enough for them. But that'd be nice if they did it maybe that way. Give us some variety so that way it plays out long. But like I said, I knew this event was going to be bad in terms of the Eternals, because I told you guys that was way too long to have for an invasion event. Like this is literally like 25 days. It's just way too long. Like that's just way too long, way too much time. So let me go back to this character build real quick. I want to show you guys my specializations inside here. And so I told you guys that the cooldown max damage rate right here really doesn't matter. Like I hate to say this, it really doesn't make a difference. So because even if you hit that max level for your cooldown decrease where you're at 50%, I'm increasing my cooldown basically to get to 65, so that way I can mitigate the cooldown. Here's the problem: stamina, still a problem. There's just no way to mitigate the stamina. They have to find a way to rework stamina on Doctor Strange specifically in order to make him work, but this doesn't work at all. So I would switch that out for Hogoff's Blessing, so that way you basically have it, and that's going to be pretty much the build where you're basically using all the dark magic ones: Etch Fear, Will of the Destroyer, Cruel Choice, and then use Hogoff's Blessing inside here. Now, if it ultimately came down to it and the cooldown did make a difference, then I'd probably switch this out for this one right here. Yeah, I'm going to do some content for you guys on the other mains, because I can actually bring you guys content for that. It's just that I focus so much on Doctor Strange just because he's like my favorite character. He's not at the top of the pool, but I just can't find a real reason to justify switching over to like Spider-Man, Iron Man. That would be really easy to do. but I just can't find a justification for doing it, if I'm being perfectly honest. The only point where I will find a justification from switching my mains, like I said, is if they introduce Black Bolt, if they introduce Thor, or if they introduce Nova. I will switch in a heartbeat. If they introduce Thanos or a villain, or Magneto as a villain, I will switch over to those characters immediately. And for me, one of the things that I'm starting to realize about the game to make it a little bit more fun to me is that instead of chasing, you know, so much, I'm just trying to have fun with the character that I have and finding its way to fit inside here. So I'm just having fun with it, guys. So it's like having fun exploring the character more in depth, hoping that they fix things. But I'm just, you know, I'm just playing content, so it makes it pretty easy for me. And number one overall is I enjoy being able to hang out with you guys, especially on the streams. They become a lot more fun because I get to communicate with you guys and talk to you guys about some of the build stuff, and I can answer questions for you. So like, even if you have questions about like Spider-Man, you have questions about Iron Man and stuff like that, I have played with the character enough. I do know other players that I can help you break down at least the meta of the characters and understand them a little bit better if you're not like a deep dive kind of player like how I am. I do this shit all the time. Like, I come from a Dungeons and Dragons kind of, you know, era of Neverwinter Nights and min-maxing characters and stuff. So being able to see a meta and identify what the meta is, I've always done that shit. So it's just fun as hell. Yeah, like, so one of the things that if they don't do anything for Spider-Man or Doctor Strange when the movie is released, I'm gonna feel really negative about it, because it's one of those things that the game is supposed to help the movies out. And if you look at the way we used to watch old cartoons, the toys used to exist for the television shows. So if the toys were still selling, then the television show continued, you know. But once the toys started falling off, then they stopped doing the television shows, you know, like He-Man. The reason why it was so popular and everything was because of that. So the problem is, if the movies aren't going to be supported by the game, then that represents a problem. And that's one of the reasons why Marvel Future Fight, I believe, has stuck around so long, is because it actually acts as a promotion wagon for Marvel Studios in order to just push the content inside for Marvel Future Fight. Like, if you play Marvel Future Fight, they follow really close to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They are 100% in line with the MCU. So hopefully that's going to be the same here. You're in the middle of switching from... That's a weird switch, bro. Why did you switch from Strange to Cap, Marvel? That's crazy, man. You switched from Strange to Captain Marvel. That's a weird switch. That's a weird switch. I can see you switching from... So, like, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. So, if, like, you go inside your collection, we go to costumes, and then we go... Oh, gotta switch her. Captain Marvel. There we go. All right. So you look at hers. I'm going to assume. Yeah, I am keeping expectations as low as possible. They definitely don't have my trust, especially after this fucking stream. Let's take a look at her Hydra Empire. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming that with your Strange, you went Hydra Empire. Her having an attack and defense pierce on there with her superhuman strength class skill. Yeah, okay, I can see why. It's still weird, because if you would have went Iron, like, you know, she's still a little bit of a hard build because she actually requires quite a bit of investment. But so that's why, like, if I was going to switch, I was legitimately looking at Iron Man, because he also gets the attack, defensive pierce, and weapon cartridge class skill. He's just a little bit easier to build towards overall. So, but, you know, I get it. I can see it. I'm confused about this. Hold on one second. This says I have... What the fuck? Something ain't right here. This says I have 4 of the 5 Dark Zone cards. Oh, okay, 4 of the 5. All right. I was like, I don't have fucking... Pisses me off. They need a roadmap 100% for this game, at the very least, for characters, and telling us what characters they plan on down the road. That's absolutely a necessity in this game, but I don't see them doing it. I don't know why they don't do it, but they need to do it. It just makes sense to do it because switching over from characters, even with the transmutation, is going to be fairly hard. Oh shit, I'm running out of Omega cards. It's going to be fairly difficult for them to do. I've got so many goddamn Omega cards now. All right, let me see. Hold on. Combine. Nah, we can't go with those 3s. So let's see this real quick, because I think these were the 3s that I was planning on combining. Yeah, let's do these. Oh, really, Destroyer? You spending money like that, bro? No hate, by the way. If you are, I didn't, you know, I'm not in your wallet, your purse strings like that. I just don't have that kind of money to invest in this game, nor do I feel secure about investing that kind of money into the game. To go that route. Ugh, terrible. Terrible. There we go. That was terrible. I would like. I think Rise of the East for her. Damn, that's a terrible one too. Rise of the East is a good one for her. I just don't have the money to invest in those uniforms. I feel like they need to abort the special class uniforms and just take the stance that they did in Marvel Future Fight and just say, hey, these are locked out. If you want them, you're going to have to hunt for these, and get around to the investment mobile where they're actually starting to pay attention to some of the other ones. Because right now, those aren't good. Oh, this one's not that bad. It's critical rate and super villain damage. I would have preferred a defense pierce on that one, but okay. And then this one, I got max rate damage, super villain. No, I could have sworn I had another one that was 4-star inside here. Let me see. Total max damage, max damage rate. And then we got, here we go. Yay. Oh, okay. So you can see how I'm going for this right here. I need those defense pierce. I need those. Yeah, there is no grind in this game. Like, they don't give you a reason to grind at all. They're burning it because, like, they don't have a way to, like, mitigate anything inside here. Like, there's no way to be like, you know, I'm going to push for... Like, there's no way to end the game for be like, I'm going to push hard for, you know, this or that. And it's literally just like everything becomes about your wallet. And when everything's about your wallet, there's not really a good way for that to go, because you're never going to feel like, you know, you're able to catch up with your purse strings. So the more they do that kind of stuff where everything 100% is about your wallet, you can see it's about your wallet, you can feel it's about your wallet, you're going to run into big problems there. I think that'd be awesome, dude. Like, to protect all of them. If you were able to protect all of them, like, just be able to, like, have all 6 characters, it's just be hard because they would have to make those characters feel powerful. So I don't think you could do them with all 6, but it'd be cool if they were attacking Doctor Strange, similar to like the Unity Mine, and you had to protect Doctor Strange in the middle. That'd be cool. I would like that. Yeah, so I think they're gonna have to get around to some point where they're able to see exactly what you're saying, that, you know, we need a way for, you know, those characters to be reflected in that way, so that way, you know, that we're going to have a grind in the game with lower costs inside the shop versus the cost that they are now, because that shop is going to turn a lot of people off. It's going to turn a lot of people away. Not going to convince me any other way, shape, or form that it's not, like, it's not that great. It's a pretty awful shop. Oh, I didn't even notice I got this. Accuracy rate and total damage. What is this card set effect? Defense and HP, so that one doesn't help me at all. The War Machine set doesn't help me either. They need to ease up on all the daily limits. They need to ease up on all the daily limits. Like the daily limits for farming, prime targets, most wanted targets, and stuff like that. All of those need to be eased up on. Like, if you make the stats as RNG as possible, right? And we were legitimately inside here. Like, say, like I'm collecting comic cards right now like this. Like, for instance, right now, you're looking at me basically trying to compile a good card to equip inside here. So I'm literally looking at max damage rate and defense pierce to put on a card. So if I had a means to just grind these cards over and over, and that's what I was doing, and able to just combine them and combine them and combine them and combine them, that's fine. I don't, you know, then I'm at the mercy of my time. That's all I'm at the mercy of. And you'd be perfectly happy with that. The same thing for battle badges and stuff like that. Let me grind as much as I want to hit those targets. That's it. Yeah, defeat the target, prime target for 30 times. That's stupid. Like, because I don't have a reason to go and fight the prime target 30 times. You know what I mean? Like, I only get 2 prime targets a day. So defeating the prime target, you know, 30 times means that I gotta wait, you know, 15 days to just kind of fight in that same prime target, because why am I just gonna hang around a prime target? Or you're just gonna do what most players are doing, where they're just leaving a character in place. Oh, so you had good Carol calls the free-to-play costume going for? Okay. Yeah, that's the problem, is they only give you cards 2 times a day. I'd be so much happier if I could be like, hey, I needed Ares' cards, and Ares has the ability to drop all of his cards from him. So I'm going to go farm Ares as a prime target, and I'm going to go in that area hoping that I get these cards. And now I can come inside here, and I'm literally looking for the god roll on the Ares stat inside here. And oh, this isn't it. I got max damage rate and PvP damage increase and cooldown. That's not a bad card, because that's a pretty decent PvP card. But that's not the one I really wanted. I really want the one that's going to give me max damage rate, defensive pierce, and cooldown. So now I have a reason to try to farm that out. That's essentially what you want to do. You know, the same thing for battle badges. You know, like if you look at my battle badges overall inside the game here, I don't have like the best battle badges, if I'm being honest. They're decent battle badges, but I don't have the best battle badges. So like I'm in here farming out this mode, and basically, you know, the 110 battle badges that you're getting from the invasion end up being better than the 105 blitz battle badges that you get. And so I'm basically in here grinding out for the best stats that I can get on the battle badge. Like if I was looking at this one, this would have been a great one if I would have got maybe another defense pierce on it or something like that. So being able to just grind out that for more, or being able to come in here and like guard damage and attack, this was a really good one. I'm happy I got that one. Cool. It would have been better if I got 3 attacks, but they're not. I don't know. So I've pulled back from spending money on the game, guys. 100% all honesty with you guys. I don't spend as much money on the game as I was spending before. If you were to look at my total count inside here, I would say that I'm probably somewhere in the low tier of players. Like I'm maybe spending about $50 a month right now on the game. That's about it. But yeah, I'm still having a good time with the game. So it is what it is. I'm not mad about it at all. Not mad at all. And I think this would be fun if players had the ability, you know, to actually just go in here, grind out cards, grind out battle badges, find ways to min-max them and make them work. I think people would be overall pretty satisfied with doing that, but they don't really have them. I don't know. Because like right now I'm stacking up cards for no goddamn reason whatsoever. It's just butt ass annoying to me. Like it's like, hey, well, guess what? Oh, wait a minute. I think there's crossbone cards I need. No, we can keep that crossbone card. We gonna keep that motherfucker. Yeah, like I think everybody should spend money the way they want to. Like, you know, like I said to people before, I'm not in your purse strings. You know, how you choose to spend your money is how you choose to spend your money, especially if you have it, you know. Everybody has. Ooh, that would have been accuracy. Ah, man, I would really like to get a accuracy rate and a defense pierce. That'd have been awesome as fuck. But no. No. Yeah, everybody should spend money the way you want to spend money. I'm not here to tell anybody how to spend their purse strings. Do you. I'm not gonna spend as much money just because, like I said, for me, I like to spend my money wisely. And for me, where I'm at, there's not enough value in the purchases that they want me to make in this game. So I don't spend money. If there's value in the purchase, then I'll make the value. Like I can tell you, for instance, 100% out of the new bundles that they have, basically the what are they called? Is it the perk bundle? I think it's the perk bundle. Yeah, so the new squad rank up bundles, I'll probably end up purchasing those because that's a lot of crystals for $50 and they're probably worth it to me. But so like the things left in the shop right now that I could see spending money on is the epic mission achievement bundle. 100% I could see spending money on that one. The squad rank up bundles, I could see spending money on those, but realistically, not much else. If the game was in a really good place and doing really well on a month-to-month basis, I wouldn't mind purchasing the Omega, Alpha, and Premium Future membership on a month-to-month basis, but nah, I won't do it though. Just like MVP, just from bottom. I hate seeing that air to surface damage in this game, bro. Like, hate seeing it. So like this card right here is not that one. I'm basically rolling into this card right here, and what I'll end up doing is re-rolling this one for cooldown decrease. So wait, yeah, so I'll be rolling this one into cooldown decrease, so that way if and when I get the Spider-Man and when I get the Spider-Man card and the Spider-Man and Black Widow card, I'll end up replacing the Doctor Strange card. Why is Busy inviting me? Let's see what he's trying to do. Omega War. Oh, okay. Essentially what I'll be looking to do is basically be able to replace I'll look to replace Dark Domain. Where's that? Where are we at? Oh shit, I lost my place now. Oh fucking hell. So I'm looking to replace the Doctor Strange card right here, which has supervillain damage decrease. This card is just not needed, so I'll look to replace that card. I'll look to replace this card as well for the Iron Man card as well, and I'll swap those cards out for essentially for the Spider-Man and the Black Widow card, while also swapping out the Doctor Strange card right here, which is giving me a cooldown decrease overall, max damage rate, guard damage decrease, and swapping out this card as well. So like the intent is to ramp up the defense pierce. Yeah, the crystals and pulls, like look, man, I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money. Raid should the way raid is basically worked out in this game with the specs, and you basically looking at how the specializations could fail, and especially the low rates in which they could fail. Like, you know, looking at this one is like a 20% rate. I can tell you how many times I failed on this one. We should 100% be able to just go play raid as much as we want to. Like, that's the point. It's just like you've got 8 characters in the game, so you essentially would want people to basically be able to just play all 8 characters or build up all 8 characters. The problem right now is that you have to invest so much into just one character instead of being able to allow me to just play the content as much as I want to, so that way I could just invest in all 8 characters without having to spend in my wallet. But right now, the way the game works out is there's no way for me to invest in all 8 characters. It's just silly. They should just make it so that way we, you know, let me go inside Spec Ops, and if I got, you know, 20 hours of the day to grind, and I got this, and then limit the stuff inside the cash shop so that way, you know, you can't wail out on like getting, you have to basically play. In order to receive cards, you know, you basically got to play the game. If you want to receive specialization conversions, you got to play the game. You want to receive battle badges, you got to play the game. You want to see, like, that's basically how it'd be. Then I wouldn't care about what the fail rates are. But they're not there. They're not there yet. Bro, I did that in the beginning, and that's how I basically got most of my stuff to 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. And then when I started seeing the shit fail, man, I just wanted to cry, man. Like, when you see that much failure, that shit's sad, man. Like, I'm not even joking with you. It is so sad when you see the failures just hit the way they do inside specialization. It's just terrible. So my man Busy, who just invited me to this party for Omega War, he has one of the best, I think that him and obviously they're in the top 2. He has a really good build for Doctor Strange. He's also a Doctor Strange character. I want to have him on a channel so that way he could discuss his build in terms of how he's got Doctor Strange built. But there's a big difference between his build and mine. You can see where he's definitely rolled some pretty decent ass stats on both uniform and badges. So Doctor Strange, like I said, he's basically coming down to a lot is dependent upon, you know, the rolls that you get on things. Like his defense pierce a lot higher than mine, his crit damage and accuracy rate a lot higher, but my cooldown decrease and my stamina recovery are a lot higher than his. So it's just gonna come down to that way. So let's finish this out so that way I can take my ass to bed, because I definitely got to get to work in the mother morning, even though I don't want to. Oh shit, let's get over here. Come on. I think I've completed everything in the game to do today too, so that's pretty good. Oh shit, come on. No. So I should have switched out the specialization for Hogoff's Blessing, because Hogoff's Blessings helps you out so much. This motherfucker was literally dead. I was killing him and he just, bitch ass motherfucker. I always just leave this on autoplay though. Oh shit, look how much damage he did to me. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is my Strange doing right now? I don't know what the hell he's doing. What the fuck is my man doing right now? Yeah, Shay, I think like I agree with you. I think Marvel Contest of Champions is a little bit more enjoyable in terms of games not being a cash grab. Marvel's Avengers, I can't tell you how much fun I've been having playing that game as of late, seeing some of the changes and development that they've done there, and knowing that some of the uniforms I'm purchasing, they're not you know, enhancing the game in any sort of, you know, way that makes it imbalanced and unfair overall. So I've been having a lot of fun playing those games. I'm still having fun playing this game. Staying out of the Marvel Mall, as Hef has put it, has definitely helped me continue to enjoy the game a little bit more. If I was still paying the prices that I was paying before for this game, I don't think I'd be enjoying this game as much. I think I'd be pretty pissed off. I think I would have dropped it. But I'm waiting for Spider-Man's release to start bringing you guys some content for Marvel's Avengers. But I think I'm gonna start this weekend, and I'm probably gonna do a live stream for Marvel's Avengers this weekend. And I'm at the champion, like for the PS5, I didn't have any of the characters leveled up, so I leveled up Thor, and I'm in champion levels now. So I think I'm gonna probably bring a stream to you guys this weekend, and I'll stream Thor content on there. I like their event system. I really like what they've changed that game to, like, and what it's become to represent now. If you know, I think King put it the best way. You can legitimately play that game now and just grind for everything. Who's Raptor and why is he going berserk? Jesus Christ. See, this is the really weird thing. I want to show you guys this too, and this is one of those things that it's like really funny when you look at the game. If you look, Busy is sat at the top. He's in the top right now for players winning Alliance War, and I'm sat at literally probably like outside of the top 5 players right now inside Alliance War, and there's a reason for that. Like, it is legitimately 100% a reason for that, and it's one of the reasons why I want to have him on, is because if you look at his build, I'm literally sitting at 1.32 million. He's sitting at 1.4 million. It's not really that big of a power difference, but when you look at his stats and you see that he has defense pierce and you see that he has some of the other ones, it makes a night and day difference to how you play a character. It's just weird as hell to see that. Oh no, he got me, caught me. God damn. The fucked up part is I'm not even gonna collect any points for winning this one.
Countless wonders await us.
All right, 9 seconds left to go. Whew. 2.5 hour stream. Here we go. So I'm going to show you guys this at some point so that way you can see the difference, because it's really weird to talk about that and to be able to see that as a player and be able to look at it, but it becomes so apparent to how critical certain stats are for your success as a Doctor Strange inside this game. It's just it's crazy. So we'll get into